Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tombs of Scoria. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well.
Right.
You ready to fight some dragon slayers?
Yep.
Yeah.
You sound so excited and so amped, I can't even believe it.
We're ready.
Bless.
We're ready.
I am ready.
Let's just get
Can't
right into
wait.
it.
Let's just do it. Nobody cares what
Let's
we've got
just
to this
fucking
week.
do it. No one cares. No one cares.
No one cares.
Where last we left our party, Tyrael had spied a magical house in the middle of town that looked suspicious as fuck. Like, maybe some 9th level wizards were hanging out and making a magical house that temporarily existed for a period of time so they could rest inside of it and not have to worry about what's happening in the rest of town. You suspect these people to be the Dragon Knights. With good reason.
True.
It's unlikely there are other, 10th level wizards walking about, or 7th level wizards, or whatever level they are.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible, but, come on.
Wait, real quick. What is Arc Witherfeather?
No idea.
He's a dude that you got a spell book from once upon a time. You guys killed him. You fought him and some other folks.
Oh, okay,
That must
got
have
it.
been quite recently, was it?
Yeah, so I see it in the handouts. You have it listed there. I didn't know if that was important or we need to know that or something. Okay.
Yeah, it's where you got your staff with
Oh, it's
had
the
all those long
woman
stones.
that you
Yeah.
assassanated, Stephen, in the camp, yeah.
Should we delete that
Yeah.
handout?
No, keep it, because I can still learn those spells.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah. So I believe we left off in the evening, right after Tyrael had spotted this place.
True.
Well, should we go in there tonight? I don't really have the spells prepared for this, but
I think I need more time to prepare. Better to give them more night to heal or whatever than to rush in suboptimally. Unless you disagree.
it's up to Tyrael.
I'm the one that is always ready to go, so the decision would be left to you two. You guys are the ones that need time to prepare.
Well, if we all want stone skin, it sounds like Imric needs to sleep. Maybe we can devise a plan.
We've got all night to think about it, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that.
I guess
Back to their tavern. I guess you're already in the tavern. Upstairs, the three of you alone. Your companions that you've been traveling with have a couple other rooms next to you. You can hear them chatting through the walls a little bit, but the actual words are obfuscated by the thick wood paneling between you and them. Outside, there are just a few people trailing home after a long night of something or other. Most of the town is dark. The whole thing is blanketed in snow.
Well, Imric, you're our bright, shining boy of the family. Do you have any ideas?
Well, they're in a house, so we can get the jump on them as long as we don't alert them before it's go time. Very least, we can get our buffs cast: Stone Skin, Haste, Mirror Image, Recitation. I was thinking maybe I could polymorph, fly above their roof. Tyrael, was there a chimney on the house?
Was there a chimney on the house?
There was.
There was. Yes. Then yeah.
Yeah, maybe we could make some silence stones, some darkness stones. Maybe grab a handful of smaller stones as well and drop them all down the chimney. And then in the chaos, come down, magically unlock the door, just run in and kill them.
Seems as good a plan as any.
Sounds like it'd work.
We talked about dispelling the house, which could work, but there's a chance the roll fails and then we give our game away, I think.
I don't think I could dispel the house.
Yeah.
Should I take snare? Do you think we'll be able to get this off? Takes 3 rounds to cast this. I'd have to cast it.
They'll probably have potion or rings of free action, right? These are essential magical items. I'd imagine they'd have.
Yeah, I think it's too risky. Like the downside of them hearing us before we're ready is very great.
I agree. Okay.
I think we should wake up. I mean, you said it's evening, Neal. How late is it?
I don't recall exactly, but I think Tyrael had been scouting around the place and had watched the front road for a while, for a few hours, and then had gone in town to look about. So I think it's late. You guys were probably napping or unconscious already when he came back.
Because ideally, I think we should go early morning, but it's sounding like we don't have time for that now. Because their guard isn't upright. We could catch them off guard if we go just before dawn.
I'm sure that they sleep in shifts like we do.
You think, even in town, in a magically alarmed and locked house?
Well, would we?
I don't know.
No, we don't. We don't even in taverns,
don't.
right?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Wait,
But that
do
would
we
mean
still have?
waiting another day.
The easy question would be: has anybody tried to kill these guys before? We should have asked the thief guys. I don't know if they're still in this town or not.
They're in the next room over.
Very
Oh,
next
yeah.
door.
Talk to them.
Yeah, could
Plenty
we?
of dragons have tried to kill them.
Well, can we walk over and ask them if any people have tried to kill them before?
Sure.
I had one
These guys
casting of
won't really know
tongues
though.
Oh, okay.
They're unfamiliar with if someone has tried to kill these folks. Probably, but you never know. Who knows?
But it's not like a big deal. Like there have been multiple organized assassinations.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
They know nothing about any murder attempts.
Well,
Why do you ask, Tyrael? What are you thinking?
Well, because if multiple assassination attempts have been made on them before, then they're probably taking like extra precautions to make sure that people
I
don't kill
see.
them, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
let's rest and sounds like a good as plan any. To rest. I'll divine it in the morning.
You just want to go midday? We'll just go in the middle of the day then, as opposed to waiting another day and trying to go before sunrise.
Or why are we going in the middle of the day? We're either going really early in the morning or at night, right?
Let's just go really early in the morning. Well,
Because it's too late now for us to get 8 hours sleep and learn all our spells.
Well, then we just go tomorrow night. Yeah.
Go tomorrow night. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we'll wait the next day and just go like midnight tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
We rest in shifts.
You
Yeah.
rest in shifts here in the inn. Nothing happens. Night
I feel
passes
like-
peacefully and quietly.
Anton, me and you should stay here today in the room and let Tyrael go and keep an eye on them, make sure they're not leaving.
Yeah. Anton is going to do a divination. Before he does the divination, he'll ask his friends or his brothers. Do you think a good question is, will we do well if we venture and fight the dragon slayers tonight?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, sure, why not?
I'll cast Call Upon Faith, 15% extra chance to do it.
Excellent.
I think it's like, I have like an 83% or something, I can't remember. Good.
That should be it. Will we do well if we attack them tonight, right?
Attack the dragon slayers tonight, yeah.
Yeah. Watchful enemies bring great danger.
I threw that over to the boys.
Wait, what did it say that
Watchful
one time?
enemies.
Watchful enemies bring great danger.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean, Anton? Does that mean that they already know we're here?
I assume that means they're going to be on guard. And will be dangerous.
Hope so.
I feel like it doesn't answer my question, but good enough.
Well, in this case, your fate lies with your spear arm, as opposed to them with Valthara.
But it's she who guides the spear arm, but I understand what you're saying. Well, Tyrael, you can go scout the town and scout, I guess, the house if you'd like. Make sure they're staying. Well, me and Imric are going to hole up here and wait the day out.
A house. Most of these spells only last one day, so if they're going to stay, they'll have to recast it. Maybe you can get a look at them doing that. See how they're armed and etc. etc.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
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 So you guys are gonna spend another day here in town waiting?
Well,
The
yeah,
rest of the evening.
the rest of this day, yeah. I'm going to go in the
Right.
evening.
Okay. Let's see how the day goes. And let me make some die rolls. All right. Your newfound friends will come catch you in the morning at some point. Not all of them, just 2 of them. And these are some of the background figures that you've met before, but haven't really talked with or associated. Not the leaders, but just some of the support characters. And they will approach 2 of them together, the whole party.
Okay, what time? Very important, Koibu. Do they do this in the early morning?
They wait for you guys to come down for breakfast before they do this. They're not like interrupting your house, your room. Yeah.
Then I will take tongues. Cool.
Yep, they approach you, and after demonstrating that they want to speak with you,
Cast
and you
tongues.
cast tongues, one of them says to you, "You people from so far away, do you have room for more?"
I'll relay that to Tyrael. He's the leader of the family, so.
We would like to join with you and return back to this land that you come from. We've seen what you do. We've seen how strong you can fight. We're looking for out of this place, somewhere else. If you would have
not
us, we would come
You
with
got
you.
a family that you care about?
They shake their heads. Long dead. Why do you think we are the men that we are today?
Do you worship Verasi?
No. I do not worship the goddess of death, nor, the guy points to the other one next to me, does my girlfriend. She bobs her head at you.
I'll explain to Tyrael their situation.
I can't think of much use we could have for these guys. Why aren't they happy fighting here? Like, don't they have their own continent to fight over?
I relay it. And ask how strong they are.
We can hold our own, but we've seen what's happening here, and this rebellion of ours is short-lived at best. There's no way we will ever accomplish anything, and we will just die here. Fighting the good fight, but I would rather not die yet.
Oh, how long does it take for somebody to learn a language in this world? Or is it possible? Like,
Totally possible. It'll take some time. You know, if you're immersed in it and you've got someone who's helping you out a little bit, you'll pick it up in some number of months, I assume.
and what level are these fighters?
They're somewhere around like 3, 4 maybe.
What was the level of my my one guy?
You got a very lucky roll with like a 5 or a 6.
Hank?
Was it Hank? Was that his name?
Hans.
Hans, that's
Hans
his
is 5th level, yes.
Damn.
So this would be a pair of 3rd level fighters to go with them.
I mean, I wouldn't mind adding these guys to my harem. We would just have to find a way to keep them occupied here. I mean, they could be useful for us here, for scouting or distracting, whatever. I don't see any harm in having them.
Yeah. Maybe they can help us tonight, and that'll prove their loyalty.
Sure.
Well, 2 things though. One, we don't. I mean, how does the amulet work? Do we just have to hold hands, or do you have to touch it?
Just have to hold hands, I believe.
So if we all held hands, that might work. But if we're going to get them to distract the guards, then they're going to be on the other side of town to us once the fight's over.
They have
My-
other friends to distract the guards. It's not just these 2.
Well, but
Oh,
we're
it's
talking
just
about
these 2 that
recruiting.
want to come.
Yeah. So these 2 would stay with us for that fight.
Sure, yeah. If they want to help fight, why not?
I will explain the situation to them. We're planning on fighting someone tonight. Are you going to be available? This will be your test. Both of them.
If that is what it takes to prove ourselves to you, then we are on board.
Okay.
However, language. We'll, as I understand it, we'll soon lose the ability to speak with you. How will we know what to do and where to be?
You will stay with us from this moment on. From right now on, because you know our plans, you will be with us, and you'll follow every move. If we fight someone, you fight them. We've done a lot of hand signals back and forth. We can communicate a little bit with that. Once we get back to where we're going, after this, then I will get someone to teach you.
Done. They're on board. They will
Alright.
join with you when you make your way home.
I'll teach him like 4 words right now. Like fight means fight. Hide. I don't know. Do you guys have 2 more words you want to teach him in our language?
Probably not for now. But not that I can think
That's
of.
fine, sure. I'll teach him
fire.
retreat.
Yeah, charge and retreat maybe.
Sure. Cool.
Sure. They hear these sounds. They do their best to memorize them and remember them, and you can hear them practicing them with each other as they leave you.
No,
Or, you know,
they're
as they,
staying with
you
us
know,
from now on.
stand nearby.
Well. It's an interesting turn of events.
Yeah. If I have another chance to ask them anything, if there's an issue, I need you to tap me on my right shoulder, and I'll try to alert me to it.
Okay. Done.
Cool.
Do you want to specify what issue means, or is that just open-ended?
If they think someone's following us, if they think that, if they see something, like someone's gonna attack us, if they see someone they really truly fear, yeah, anything they think
Got
we
it.
should know. Got it.
Got it. Okay. Sold.
No stone skin for them though.
No, God, no.
Haste will work though.
Yes. Bless. Prayer.
Yeah, recitation.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think Tyriel's scouting our house for the day.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
think
Tyrael.
so.
Tell me what it means to scout this house.
So explain. So I thought before when we talked about this house, I thought you made it sound like it was kind of off down the street on its own, not really in the middle of the city. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a dirt path that runs through the middle of this town. Everything else is sort of blanketed in snow, and most of the buildings line up more or less along this dirt path. And then there's sort of an open spot. In the modern terms, we would call it like an unsold lot or an open lot. Things aren't quite so black and white in these days, but that's what it looks like, as if there should be a building here, but it never got built or got destroyed. And then recessed a bit from the road is this small domicile that doesn't look like the other ones.
Gotcha. I'm probably just gonna want to watch.
By the time you
Okay.
arrive, like when you wake up in the morning to go check it out, the house is gone.
Okay. I'll probably just kind of like chill around town, probably hanging out kind of like near the entrance, the gate or whatever, to see. My guess is that they've gone off somewhere, and I'm hoping they're going to return by midday or nightfall.
Sure. There's the exit of town that heads west, which is the direction that you came from. The swamp is to the east, however, most closely to you.
Probably wait for the swamp, because our understanding is that they're traveling through a swamp hunting dragons and looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go over to the swamp side of town and hang out.
I'll head
for
back
Dragon Slayers.
real quick, and I will let I'll let Imric and Anton know. It seems as though they're backtracking in the swamp, or that's my guess, as I don't see them at their house. The house doesn't exist at the moment, which means we should probably expect them to be pretty healthy and healed. Just be aware of that. Yeah.
I nod.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll head back,
Great.
and I'll just kind of hang out like a loser near the gate, doing nothing, chilling.
Cool. Rest of the party? Actions for the day?
I mean, I'm wondering if it's worth getting one of these guys to maybe ask one of the gate guards if Gilroy is left. Or do you think that's too obvious?
That's us.
Yeah, okay.
Nope, we're just gonna chill out.
Cool. You guys chill. The day drags on. You've got your spells rested. Tyrael, give me a perception check.
Yeah. Do you want me to just?
Just roll a
Do
regular
like a
roll.
27.
Do you want a 27?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
give you like
20.
I'm gonna give you like a 32. Okay.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Okay,
20.
that's
Yeah,
good enough.
that's what I'm
Hey,
looking for.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
You'll notice that there are clear footprints in the snow that lead out from the house onto the main trail. And you'll also notice that there is a pair of footsteps that has like not left through the front where the front door was, but like
When you say front door, wait, what are you talking about?
So the magical house that existed for a period of time.
Oh, okay,
There's
okay.
one door on it, seemingly, and there's all these footprints that come out of the front and head to the main path, and one set of footprints that like comes out of the door and then quickly whips around and heads to the other side of town, or not to like the main path, like back through the rest of the lot, back to the other side.
Did it look like that one pair of footprints came out the front door, or did
That's
it look
what
like
it
it
said,
came
yeah.
from somewhere
Yes,
else?
they all
Okay.
came from the front door.
All from the front door.
And okay,
Wait, it's snowing.
Yes,
So maybe we can track him.
yeah, and the house is gone, right? So it's just the imprint of what I would have
House
seen.
does not exist.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Looking at the ground, what kind of travel wear can I tell between the 4 people? So like I'd expect like a mage would be wearing like boots or whatever, and the other guy would be wearing like heavy greaves or like plated something. Like can I make out like who I think walked off, or is it just like normal travel shoes or?
Well, considering the cold of this area, everyone seems to be wearing some form of boot. It's pretty chilly, nasty weather out here.
Except Emmerich and sandals.
Yeah, I'm
Except
wearing
for Emmerich,
sandals.
rocking the sandals.
Okay.
Yeah, so one of these people, I guess that you rolled a 21. It doesn't look like someone wearing heavy armor. The boots, the footprints in the snow are not so deep that you would expect this to be a person like wearing plate mail or something, or carrying a lot of gear. Someone relatively lightly armed.
Gotcha. And then it looks like 3 sets of footprints took off out the front of the door.
Yeah,
one
it's
went
like
to the
a
right,
trampling of paths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's the 4th one that seemed like they went the other way. Okay. Okay.
Just chilling though. Don't want to follow up on this.
I can't speak the language, so I'm pretty inhibited in terms of communicating with people. If I found one person, I don't really even know what I'd be able to do with them. And that would be
You
pretty
didn't know
big.
you're looking for.
Well, I imagine whoever I see would
weapon?
stand out immediately, right? Because these people are probably going to be pretty luxuriously armored. That'd be
Do
my
we
guess.
stand out immediately?
Yeah.
Yes, we did,
Sort
because we
of.
fought about this last episode, yes.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm probably just going to chill and I'll continue to wait near the entrance to see, yeah.
Cool. Other players, what are you doing during the day? Are you hanging out in the tavern,
Waiting the
hiding in
entire
your room?
What does my window look out over?
Just the town.
I mean, I sit looking out the window then.
Okay. Mooton, are you also waiting in the room, or are you going out? Are you hanging in the common room?
Anton's probably playing like cards with his 2 new friends. I'm sure gaming is like a universal language, and I have a gaming proficiency that I've never used. So
Yeah.
I'll roll
Fantastic. Yeah.
Nice.
that. Doing
Pro
pretty
gamer.
poorly.
Oh no.
Pretty poorly. Yep. The day seems to pass. Your 2 new friends, Sylvia and Benji, are pretty chill, pretty cool. They don't do too much. They just hang out and play some cards with you for a while. And eventually, the sun begins to go down. And it's as the sun goes down, Tyrael, that you see these 4 people walking up down the road in your direction, and you can tell immediately that they are the folks you're looking for here.
And I do see all 4.
You see 4 of them.
One
One of them is carrying a magnificent spear, gotta be the dragon slaying spear you're looking for, wearing gold dragon scale armor with a red cloak flowing behind him.
Okay.
Another wields a bow, carries green dragon scale armor and a green cloak. The third is a dwarf who looks like a cleric, wearing chainmail and carrying a mithril shield. You see that one carries the hammer. And the last is got to be a mage who's wearing this cloak of like brilliant colors that is, stands out in stark contrast to the white snow of the area around you. Cloak is just a lot of colors. And the wizard carries with them a sword at their hip.
Does the
They
wizard guy
will-
look like the most likely one who would have been the one that headed off behind them then? If the other 2 are wearing the thick armor and the dwarf has smaller feet?
Yep,
Okay.
definitely.
Does one of them look wounded?
No, not seemingly on the outside.
Do they look like they've been traveling in the swamp? Or just chilling around town?
They do not look wet or soggy or swamp-like at all.
Okay. Do any of them look like they have any displacer effects on them?
They don't think you would notice if they did.
Do you not? I guess it depends on how it looks. No, you don't.
Well, that's the whole point of displacement, is that you wouldn't know it.
Oh, okay. I thought that the displaced stuff kind of looks like a little like, ooh, like a
You'd
little.
see it with the
Probably
ring
see it
of
if
true
you use
sights.
your ring, but I don't know if that's the best time to use.
Nope, I'm not gonna use it now. Okay, and then do they look like? Can we tell if somebody has stone skin on?
Yes, easily.
Do they look like they have
Yes.
stone skin?
The main fighter, the one with the spear, definitely has stone skin on. He's got that gray ashen look.
Okay. Damn. Cool. And then do they look like? Can I gauge like their fatigue? Do they look like they're just coming back like pretty leisurely? Did like pretty out of breath? Like their hair is stuck to the forehead? They're sweaty. They were exerting themselves a lot, or?
No, they look fairly relaxed and calm and casual, like they've been doing something fun during the day or just talking to people. They don't look like there's been anything suspicious going on.
Okay. Cool.
Or no real activity. But when they come to that same spot as before, they stop and start to look around a little bit. They come and check out the area where the building was. You can see that they're looking in the ground for snow prints, for tracks of some kind, and they seem to be searching the area. So let's talk about where you are and how you're hidden, and whether or not they're going to notice you, and what you are wearing, Tyrael.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, this is gonna sound really metagame now you put it that way, but like, I would imagine that if they were walking back, as I'm walking there, this is gonna sound really dumb because I'm gonna sound like I'm post hoc alling this, but like, if there are footprints leading away, I'm probably gonna be walking on the footprints on my way there, because it's gonna look, because if you're saying that it's off in like its own section of town, it's gonna look really dumb if there's one
Let me
set of
just
footprints.
bring you to a map so we have an understanding of what we're looking at here.
Yeah, sure.
Oh dear.
Okay. So this is you guys, in theory. This is the building. So it's like off of the road a little bit, but not like a huge amount. You know, it's like 20 feet off of the path.
Oh, but it is like in the middle of the city.
It's in the middle of town, yeah. In the middle of the block.
Oh, okay. I thought this was at like the end of the
I thought this was
block
at the
thing.
very end.
Yeah.
But yeah. No,
Yeah. Okay. This is what
Oh,
we have
okay.
for
In
now.
that case, this is super easy then. Like, I'm probably going to be hopping from like maybe tree to tree, and I'll kind of be like scouting out that way. I've got my boots of springing and striding and my cloak of the cheetah, so I can make like pretty big hops around to kind of like scout out what's going on the ground. Especially,
Certainly.
yeah.
If you do that, though, you're going to get noticed. Like, there's people in town. It's not empty. So if you're just like leaping onto a tree or onto a building, that's going to be like seriously attention tracking.
Oh, true. Then I probably wouldn't be doing that because I'm in the middle of the city and there's people walking around, so that'd be really dumb. In that case, then the most I can think of is like walking along this path and then kind of like seeing what's going on over at the house. I'll probably look for, have you ever heard of like a desire path?
No, tell me about this.
Sorry, you sound so interested, but it's nowhere near as interesting as that term makes it sound. I'm sorry. So like a desire path is like, there's like two roads, but like everybody cuts across one road, and people cut across so often that like
Oh, I
the
know
grass
what you're
where
talking
yeah,
about.
exactly. So
Yeah.
if there's any of those types of paths where citizens, like if somebody's like walking from here to like go to that part of the city, if they like cut through, if there's like a heavily traveled area, then I'd probably walk through that to kind of like see what I can spot around the house, but I wouldn't want to make like a unique set of tracks walking right up to this. Like that would be
Right.
stupid. And I would argue
Well, this
that
area
my
has
character's a rogue
constant
with
snowfall.
Yeah. Okay.
So the only path that is really around is the one that people have been walking up and down town. Any area that's exposed as dirt on the map is something that someone has walked today, because otherwise there's just like a constant gentle downfall of snow. So all the other paths would get covered very quickly. And by the time they arrive, the path that they made to the house is long gone.
Gotcha.
Couldn't you just
That
be
makes sense.
here and you could just see the paths? One went this way, one went this way.
Would I be
That's
able
good
to
enough
make
for
that
you?
out from that distance? Would be my question.
Yeah, like in
10
the
feet?
morning when you were here, you could have seen very easily that someone went this way
Yeah.
and someone else went this way. But like while you're here scouting out this place and watching it, and like they're coming back at night and you see them, where are you? Like, are
Where are you
you
right now?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Where?
Are there any restaurants with tables outside here?
This and this are public buildings. This one over here is a restaurant. This one over here is a bathhouse.
Is there like a table that I can sit at and just kind of like have a drink and just chill there?
Inside.
Yeah.
Are there windows?
Would there be a
window.
window to see? Yeah, then I would probably
There
just
would be.
get a drink and chill. I think I'd probably bring Anton or somebody with me because I need somebody to speak the language, I assume.
I can't do anymore, so.
Then I'd probably have bring one of our friends along then, just one of them, and then he can order a drink. I could probably signal what I need him to do, yeah?
Yeah. You bring one of these people along. They order drinks for you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys just sit. The other person just keeps ordering food, French fries and onion rings, and breaded chicken. You know, the usual.
Luxurious.
Pour on a few
Taking the
pounds. Yeah.
piss. Yeah.
And how are you geared up, Tyrael, as you're doing all this? Are you fully decked out in all of your combat-ready stuff?
No, I
Or
imagine
are you leaving all your magic gear behind and just walking around like a peasant?
I'd be pretty, like, minimally geared, I think. So, like, I think I can have my boots of springing and striding. I think I can probably have, like, my gauntlets
Your
of
belt?
dexterity. I could have, like, my belt. I can have my rings. But I wouldn't have,
What's
like...
your armor?
What does it look like? Rohana's armor. Is that just leather armor that looks like nice leather, or?
It is especially good leather armor. It would read as magical to anyone who knows what they're doing. Maybe a regular commoner would just think it's fancy, but someone who's seen magic gear or who works with it frequently would know, would be able to tell it's of extraordinary quality.
Gotcha.
That doesn't mean it could read as like a +1 instead of
Right.
It could,
Yeah,
yeah.
you wouldn't know if it was +1 or +5.
for sure, but it reads magical. Yeah.
I think I would probably have everything except for my Rohana's armor. Then that'd be my guess.
Okay. You'll have your
Cheetah
+5
clip.
sword hanging out on your belt.
Well, I think I
It's
could
in
bring.
the sword belt.
Oh, right. It's locked into the sword belt. It's hidden in
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Such a good item. All right, let us make some dice rolls. Okay.
Surely they're not
So
that
you're-
paranoid.
You're here in this restaurant, snacking with one of these companions that you've
You're
got.
fucked.
Where is our inn relative to this?
Oh,
On
way
the
down
map,
the road.
or- Okay.
No,
far
no,
away,
way down
yeah.
the road. Yeah,
Is it on the map?
not on
No.
the map?
Cool. See ya.
You can see that as they get back to the site, they're taking some time to search the area. They're really looking about. The wizard comes to where the building, where you can see it on the map right now, and searches the ground, looks about, pulls out some things from his component pouches, and starts doing some weird stuff around here. The other three spread out and start looking behind buildings, behind bushes. You can see that there's a commoner who happens to be near this bush over here, probably just taking a leak in the middle of the day or in the evening.
Can you ping these spots on the map as you bring them up, just so I can see?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Okay,
Did you
cool.
not see?
I wasn't before, but I see it
Over
now. I
here.
have it all expanded. Okay.
Yeah. And you'll see the knight, Darren Gilroy, in his gold dragon armor comes over to the bush and starts to look around, and the commoner immediately goes stiff. His eyes go wide. He tries to bow. He fumbles over himself a little bit, and Darren Gilroy comes and stares the guy down. Starts to ask him a few things. The guy shakes his head, does some weird stuff, and then Kerr runs off. And you
Presume by Gilroy you mean the guy in the gold armor, right, with the spear?
Yeah.
Okay.
This seems to be what's happening for a good half hour.
Gotcha.
3 of the 4 people will be searching the area, looking behind every bush, in every door. They'll go into each of these buildings and start to look around, and you'll see one of them.
Well,
See which one come towards your building.
who is the fourth one? You said 3 of them are doing something. What's the fourth one doing?
Yeah, the wizard seems to be hanging out at the building spot while the others check out the area. The dwarf, who looks like a cleric,
Yeah.
starts to come in the direction of your building.
I would imagine that, especially seeing this boy get accosted over here, that when I see that happening so much, I'd probably nod to my guy and I'd kind of motion for the door that we should probably step out and head back.
Yep.
Yeah, not rushing out or anything, but kind of getting up, collecting our effects, and then leaving. Yeah.
Yeah. He nudges you and points towards the table and holds up 5 fingers, like he wants you to pay for the meal that he's been munching on all day.
5 gold or 5 silver?
5 gold?
You just puts up 5 fingers. You guys don't speak, so you have got to.
We only have gold, Steven.
I mean, I'll
We only
take
have
out the
in
gold
their
and
currency.
I'll shrug my shoulder. This?
Oh, he'll just take 1 gold, slide it on the
Okay.
table, and leave the rest as tip.
Nice.
You guys can get up and head out.
Is it 10 gold per one, or 10 silver per 1 gold?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. French fries and onion rings are pretty cheap, though.
So we have 489 of these gold pieces because I gave him one of the ones from these lands. So
Don't worry, we're about to leave.
We'll be gone by morning.
Does the cleric notice you?
No shot, bucko.
I don't give a
Notice
fuck.
what, Neal?
I don't care if he
Are
notices.
you
it.
wearing
Yeah,
your cloak of the cheetah as well?
Not if it's like an especially crazy thing that stands out.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cheetah print cloak.
Oh.
It stands out pretty, obviously.
Then probably not.
Okay, so no burst of speed right now is what I'm hearing.
Yep, that's exactly
Such-
right. Well, except for my natural roguish speed, you know.
Of course, of course.
It's like a RuneScape cloak. What the fuck?
Okay. You can walk away with your companion. You can throw a look over your shoulder. The
No, I
doesn't
wouldn't.
seem to be following you.
I don't need to throw a look over my shoulder. I just want to walk back. Why would I be looking over my shoulder for?
See if you're being followed.
No, I'm good.
People, no,
He's not.
Cool. Yeah, you guys leave. You can make your way back to the inn or wherever you want to go.
Yeah, go to back to the inn and I'll tell my people that they're there. Our boys are home. The boys are back in town.
Ooh, it's time.
They made the house again?
Yeah, wait, yes, yeah, wait, did I see him make the house?
No.
Okay, I didn't see him make the house, but I assume, the wizard was just hanging out, so he's probably preparing a spell to get ready to do it.
Okay, well, I think we should wait till later in the night when perhaps one of them is asleep or they've taken their armor off or something.
I agree. We should start the Stoneskins, though, no?
And they seem to be taking
Nap
Yeah.
an hour.
a lot of precautions
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well, just letting you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I suggest I'm going to stone skin me and Anton first and do Tyrael after the nap just in case something happens and he needs to go out and check on it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Or, yeah, okay. So, I've got 2 stone skins, Neal. I cast one on me, one on Anton.
Old.
Hold.
Do you have any other spells that you would like to cast before I nap you? To get rid of them? To just use them?
I don't remember what spells I had learned, so let me check. I might need to...
Because there might be some spells in there that we could cast now and then get them again. Like Catch Grace, I don't know how long that lasts.
No.
But I think we're using like everything for this fight.
Yeah, that's a good point. Cat's Grace.
Because if
Lost
Anton has that, it'd be really
8
good.
hours.
We said
How many-
Stone Skin is a 24-hour spell, right?
Stone skin's 24 hours. How many hours is it till midnight, Neal?
As many as you want, right?
This
Maybe
is
8?
evening when they come back. We're in the middle of summer, so midnight is probably 4 or 5 hours out.
I guess so then, yeah. I guess Cat's Grace I'll cast on me and Anton.
Okay.
Roll a d6.
Ah, that's good. So I have 18 decks.
Yeah, increases by 5.
Really fucking good. We did it, boys. 36 AC.
Let me just remove my Cat's Grace castings. Got 5 left. And 2 stone skins down. Alright, and then I guess I'll nap Neal.
You gotta roll the Stoneskins in private, Neal?
Yeah.
I will. How many Stone Skins was it?
2 right now.
2. Okay.
And then my nap I cast. I've started keeping track of my spells like this. It's easier for me rather than writing them all down. Is that fine with you?
I don't know what
That
that
means,
means,
like-
but if it makes sense to you, then awesome.
I won't be able to tell you which spells I've cast, but I will be able to tell you how many of each level I've been able to cast.
Okay. Is that 1 first
So-
level, 2 second level, 0 third level,
6 fourth level.
6
Yeah.
fourth level?
6 is like the tongues and stuff. Yep.
Oh, you mean keeping track of what you've already cast in terms of like for XP, right?
For XP, yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, and then... Okay, so we're not going with the water, right?
No.
Yeah, okay.
When Tyr was out, could he have gathered like 20 stones?
Oh yeah, I can pick up a ton of stones if we're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have as many pebbles or stones as you want.
As many. I have 1 million.
Ah.
This is why we have QA testers, everyone.
I'm trying out my spells. Okay.
You have Tyrael and Anton with Stone Skin already?
Yes.
No, it's me and Anton. Tyrael was
sorry.
unstone skinned. But once I wake up, I will learn Mirror Image and Invis, learn Stone Skin and Polymorph Self, and then cast Stone Skin on myself. And then I guess I can relearn a 4th level spell right now. If I've just cast.
If you've just cast Stone Skin?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you nap, you memorize how many spells?
Like 2?
2 level 2, 2 level 4.
Okay, so that will 2 level 2, 2 level 4. Then you would be out of your hour.
It's not an hour from when you first cast, it's an hour from when you first wake up.
Right.
Okay.
But like if you yeah.
Fine, so then I cast Stone Skin on Tyrael. Everyone's got Stone Skin now.
Okay.
That's the play.
Hey, my only 4th level spell is Recitation. That's all I can do. But all the other spells are good to go. Summon insects, Koibu. I want to rule. I should be able to cast this in a spot and then move my swarm to the person when they appear. Does that seem fair? It'll take a round, it says in the spell, to move from like person to person. I clicked it in the chat if you'd like as well. But
I would love that, yeah. Summon insects. Range is 30 yards, casting time is 1 round. An insect spell attracts a cloud or swarm of normal insects to attack. Gathers at the point chosen by the caster within the spell's range. So I guess how do you move them about?
I would assume it would just be mentally.
Yeah.
Because it gathers at a point within the caster, and you can move them from person to person with a round delay. So I should be able to put them at a point, and then when a person comes out, I should be able to mentally move them to that person to attack.
That sounds about right.
That sounds legit.
For the section that's about like moving them from person to person.
I think that is third paragraph. Third paragraph.
It does say the caster must concentrate to maintain the swarm. It dissipates if he moves or is disturbed.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well then it's trash. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Don't worry
so maybe
about
learn something else.
Okay.
Can I learn something else then?
Yeah, you would have known the ability of your spells.
Known,
100%.
Okay. I learned something else.
This is dicey, guys. I'm excited.
It's gonna be fine.
I think we wait a few more hours for it to be midnight, Neal. It's probably only 2 hours away now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I'm ready whenever.
Okay, I'm ready whenever.
So you guys wait until nightfall. What are the names? Your 2 new friends, Sylvia and...
We're not attached to them yet, Koibu. Don't give them names.
It's not gonna matter, Neal. They're definitely gonna die.
They're definitely dead.
They're not gonna die. These are my future followers. We're taking care
They're
of them.
gonna be warriors, and they're gonna come out with some good XP from this.
These 2 are going to join you in the fight. The others aren't. They haven't agreed to. They have no concept of what is really going down. They're just here to hang out and see what's happening.
Well, we kind of were meant to ask them to distract the guards, but it might be too late for that now. Yeah.
No, I don't think there's gonna be. This is like a decent sized city. There's too
It's
many
gonna be
guards
like
for them
3 or 4 rounds.
Well, and there's gonna be too many guards for them to distract, right? Like it seems like the city will have like a lot of like people.
I have stuff to deal with the guards if they come.
What were the names of these people? Sylvia and who?
Benji.
Okay, I'm writing them
They
down
are
on
a couple. They're dating.
my permanent follower sheet of people that we protect.
How long have
and
they
care
been
for.
dating, Neal?
Sylvia and Benji got together 3 months ago after they both joined up with this traveling group. You know, they're both sort of new to it, and they found each other through this group as the newcomers to it, as people who were out for revenge for dead family members.
Yeah,
you know,
vengeance.
But yeah, that was their original goal here, but it became clear that there was no way that they're going to actually do anything about this. Their small little rebellion manages to annoy the armies of Varasi, but not ever make some real impact. And then they started to see other members of their troop fall to the armies of Varasi, and they found each other, you know, and that desire for vengeance over lost family slowly cooled as they discovered each other and a new family that they were developing. The prospect of maybe continuing on and having kids and making a new generation sparked, hope and love. And maybe vengeance isn't the only path for them, so they're looking for a way out.
How odd are they both? And then we'll get to this.
Benji is 2 + 1 + 4. Benji's not a great looker. He's got 7 hotness. He's a little ugly, but he's got a good heart.
Good heart.
Sylvia.
He's got a lot of personality. Sylvia's going to be a 15 here.
Sylvia's 4 + 1 + 3. Sylvia's average attractiveness.
They deserve each other.
Yeah.
None of the brothers are worried about any of them.
Yeah.
What if one of them had rolled really well? Would it have been a problem?
We might have had some cucking in the campaign.
All right. You guys wait for nightfall. Your 2 friends are with you now.
Do they know what we're doing? Are they not worried?
Yeah, they know that they're
yeah.
supposed to follow you around and then just do... When you fight, they fight whoever you're fighting.
Okay, so they don't know it's Gilroy. Okay.
No, I
They know
didn't.
that you guys have
kept
come
them out
here
of that.
looking for these people, right? You've been tracking these folks, so they've got...
I'm gonna
some-
have them fight the guards if they come.
Okay.
That sounds like a good idea. Yeah.
Right. Darkness descends.
All right, we're etherealnessing over. You guys agreed?
Why?
Here on this, just what? To get to the house?
Because then no one will see us going there. They won't be able to see us sneaking up on them, and they won't be able to see us. And No Town's guard will be able to stop us and see us in magical gear. I don't think there's a reason not to etherealness over there.
We cast out buffs in the ethereal plane and they just come out pre-buffed.
Yes,
Then, yeah, I don't see why not.
Do we know how to get there?
you do.
Oh,
In the ethereal plane?
No, but
Maybe
you
not.
should. You might be able to tell like the houses.
Okay, sure.
How hard is this going to be, Koibu?
Wait, how long is the walk away to them?
Yeah.
From where we're at right now? A normal walk.
To this place?
Yeah.
To the you want to be? You'd walk for like 15 minutes to get there.
At the
Okay.
very least, I would have shared this with you in the previous when we were talking about it during the morning. So you could have prepared for this.
Sure. Well,
Yeah.
because if the walk is only like 15 minutes, I'm gonna be fighting with my Ring of Seeing activated. So I can just activate it now. We can walk in the ethereal plane, and I should be able to see with that Ring of Seeing. I should be able to make out what's in reality, I think.
Cool. My etherealness lasts 1 turn plus 1 round per level, so it'll last 18 minutes. So we will be able to get there, and the Ring of Seeing will be on. Cool. Figured out.
Can I
All
ask 2 quick questions of Koibu? Or are we gonna fight before the break, or are we gonna wait a break and then do it?
I was gonna wait for a break. Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask you during the break. It's just gonna be questions about potions.
Okay.
Um,
It is nighttime. You guys are going to cast Etherealness in the tavern and then leave the tavern, use the Ring of True Seeing in order to get all the way to the building.
Correct.
Right? Okay. You motion for the 2 new companions to join you. They all
Yeah, to touch me or
follow your
whatever.
signals and they touch Anton. They hear him intone the words to the Etherealness spell, and the world vanishes from around you. You find yourself on the ethereal plane. You've been here before. You've not been to this town. With the Ring of True Seeing, Tyrael can guide the party closer and closer. Where are you going to set up, Tyrael? Where are you going to bring these folks?
I mean, we might as well set up. I mean, right here in front of the fucking house, yeah.
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 In the courtyard, right in front of it. Okay, I've got some spells to cast before
I have
we...
some spells to cast before we do anything too as well.
Maybe wait for recitation until I'm doing the stone thing, because then it'll hit them as well, right? Yeah.
Well, why don't we take our break right
Wait,
now?
can we
That way
cast our
all the
pre-buffs?
spells. I thought that would be best to do on the other side of
Sure,
the break.
that's fine.
Me too.
Because during the break, you always come up with a new idea, and you're like, wait. Actually, let's change the order ever so slightly. You know.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Good. I like
See
it.
you guys on the other side of a break.
We'll be back.
All right.
Boom.
All right,
Okay,
everybody.
we're gonna be casting spells
Yes.
and drinking potions. So
In the
I will
ethereal
do.
plane.
Yeah. I will do my rounds now. Number 1, I'm going to be casting a motion control on Tyrael. I'm going to give him courage. He needs to fail his saving throw.
You can fail on purpose.
Not with this.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it says it. So you have a -2 to this
Okay, let me just.
Because of my levels.
I'm saving against what?
spell. Calculate without your rings and ship.
Okay, I'll just roll and then we'll see what the fuck it
Yeah.
would be.
What level cleric are you?
I'm 8th, so it'd be a -2.
8 rounds. Okay, but it will last.
It's like-
You pass.
If he passed the save, so does that
he
mean it
passed.
affects him or that doesn't affect him?
It does not affect him.
Yeah.
So that's fail. So he doesn't get that. My next round is going to be casting prayer. Everybody has that for 8 rounds.
Okay.
My next round will be casting bless. So tick 1 of the prayers gone.
right.
What does prayer do again?
+1 to hit, damage, and saving throws, I believe.
+1 to hit, damage, and saving throws. Okay.
Yeah. And bless is only +1 to saving throws and attack roll, so not damage.
So 2 hit. Okay.
And that is everything I'm casting now. When we're ready to come out of etherealness, I'm going to cast a recitation, and then we're boom going.
And recitation does what?
It's going to be 2 to saving throws, 2 to hit.
Yeah. And -2 for them. All right. I cast Polymorph Self on myself, and then I cast Mirror Image on myself.
So you're casting polymorph self. I assume when.
No, I'm casting this.
Control.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what's the duration of polymorph self? Like hours, right?
Hours, yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to put it on the tracking.
No.
order then.
Then Mirror Image. Duration of that is 24 rounds. Which
doesn't
again,
matter, right?
might not need
Probably
to.
going to be fine. It's 24 becomes 23 by the time prayer goes off.
Okay, then I take the Silent Stone and the Darkness Stone off Anton and put them in my pockets.
I will have to cast silence as well.
All right. So then another round will tick by while silence gets cast.
Yep.
This goes to 6. This goes
Mirror
to
Image
7.
is 24, by the way.
24. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And then it becomes 23. And it becomes 22. Any other actions, or is this you guys are ready to go right now?
Should I
Tyrael
drink?
needs
Yeah.
stone skin. Tyrael needs stone skin.
He's already got it. I already cast it when we were
Oh, okay.
Tom. Yeah.
Should I drink the heroism potion?
Absolutely for this.
All right,
Yeah,
you
do
can
it.
drink that while silence is being cast.
So we're not gonna have this for like Scoria or any dragons, right? We're drinking this now.
We're doing
Yeah.
it now.
We'll
Okay.
find another one, maybe. There's a lot of potions in this
5d6. I don't know if Neal rolls it.
Okay. Can I place us where we are on the map?
world. 15 rounds of super heroism.
Everybody should be over here.
Wait, one more before you cancel it.
Yeah.
I cast Haste, and then we can come on.
Okay, so then this becomes 5, 6, 21, 14, and you cast haste on who?
Everyone.
Everybody.
You can do it on all 5 of you.
One creature per level, so 8.
Great. What's the duration of haste?
8 rounds.
Okay.
Alright, then, as soon as we come out, I...
Wait,
stand around.
we're not coming out yet. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm just getting all this
Alright,
shit written
so
down.
all these spells have been cast while
Yep.
you guys are standing, like, right here before the building.
Yeah.
I would like us to move a little bit over. Or, okay, we'll cast all of those spells, but when I'm pulling us out of etherealness, we're going to be walking over. Is that
Sure.
chill?
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
be a round of, like, coming out of etherealness and walking somewhere.
And casting something else.
Yeah, sure. You'll come out
Cool.
of it. Does leaving etherealness take a round?
It's instantaneous, I believe. I just linked it in the chat.
I think you're probably right.
Okay.
in 1 round. Rematerializing in the physical world in 1 round.
Okay, so it does take a full round to come out of the etherealness. All right, so you're ethereal. You've cast all these spells.
And then I still need to
Number
roll.
of rounds really matters here because these spells have a specific duration.
He needs to roll his HP and stuff.
Yeah. Also,
Yes,
is there a way you can turn your
2d10 plus 2?
mic up, Koibu? It's really quiet. I don't know why.
I'm sorry. 2d10 plus 2.
Cool. Okay. 2d10 plus 2 or plus 3?
Plus 3.
Plus 3. Okay, so 15 extra HP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to add that to my current, I guess.
Yeah, just tack it on top.
So 54 is my max then?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nice.
Current. Okay. And then I get a plus 3 to hit, no effect on my damage, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I
And
gotta...
I think your saving throws will also go up because you're now technically a level 11 fighter.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. I have plus 12 to hit right now, including my plus 5 sword. So plus 12 to hit altogether. And then plus 8 to damage. All right.
That's not right.
No?
If you're level 11 fighter, then you should have plus 10 to hit from your level, and then another 5 from your sword. You should be at least 15, plus another 1 for prayer, 2 for prayer?
Plus 1
One
for
for prayer,
prayer,
one
1
for
for bless.
And 1
and
for
you're gonna
bless.
get
I'm
super-
sorry, I don't know if the from level on the sheet adds it automatically. So like if I attack, it's doing this. This is
Oh,
what...
you're good.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, looks like it's
seems
working.
Does that look like it's good?
But the from level should be at 10 right now.
Wait, okay, well, hold on, wait. Oh shit, if you change it, it's gonna get really confusing.
It was 7.
Okay, I think keep that
Yeah.
at 7 because I added the other on just my 2 hit on my sheet.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Gotcha.
Okay, so so I think with all my buffs active, it's plus 12 to hit, and then I'll get the 7 from level, which is, yeah, okay. I think it should be good.
Okay.
Your total shouldn't be 21 to hit, is it?
No, it should be 19, I think. You had the extra 3 there. You just said it was 19.
Okay, hold
12
on.
plus 7.
If you want, you can look over my thing if you need to. But my 2 hit, it's a plus 5 sword, and then I get plus 1 from my gloves of war, which I'll be wearing. I get plus 1. I think I get plus 2 or something from my belt of strength, maybe.
Plus 1 to hit from your belt of strength.
Okay, plus 1 from the belt of strength. Hold on, I'm scrolling over. I've got prayer. I've got bless.
Okay.
I've got recitation,
That will happen, yes.
and then I've got my
With
hero potion.
recitation. Yeah, it should be 21 with recitation, 19 without recitation. I was just counting up then as you were saying it. 10 from level,
Okay.
that's 10. 5 from
from
sword,
level.
that's 15. 1 from bless, 1 from prayer, that's 17. 2 from recitation, that's 19. 1 from the sword belt, that's 20. 1 from the gloves of war, that's 21.
It's 21.
Okay. So you should be rolling at 21 to hit once all the spells are cast.
Yeah.
Is that
Got it. Cool.
okay?
That is what you have. You're right. Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
All
So
of
what
a
I had
sudden
before
now
was
it's-
correct. So this right here plus 21. This is right.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, I have it all. Okay, cool, good.
You're good.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
We come out of.
Come out of etherealness, and I cast recitation.
Okay, so you come out of etherealness, which takes a round, and then when you come out of etherealness, we should roll initiative.
We don't have a surprise round.
They have a lookout. I'm going to have you guys roll me a d4 to see who is on watch right now, but they do have a lookout.
I don't mind them having a lookout, but they shouldn't get like an action. Their things
No,
should
they'll
be
roll
us
into
seeing.
initiative.
Well, and then just making sure.
The person on lookout will roll into initiative. The other ones will have to wake up, which will take a round.
Is this a person that I see with my ring of seeing?
No, you cannot see into the building.
Okay.
Oh, with the ring of seeing, though, we're going to
Sees
take this
everything
combat
as they
nice and
are.
slow because it's going to be complicated with a lot of spell effects.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling how many mirror. I'm rolling my images now. Of course.
Okay, Nick, you had another round. Are you going to enlarge Tyrael as well? You had a round in there extra.
Did I?
I believe that you had an extra round because I had to cast silence, and then all you did was put your things in there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll enlarge Tyrell as well.
Okay. that happened when the silence was cast. This is going too far back. You can cast enlarge now, because I don't know how many rounds would have ticked by then. It's messy.
I'm not casting it now.
Well, he's not casting it now.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to do these things in order so we know the exact
I didn't think of it. That's all right.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. They can see you through the shutters, which are like slightly tilted, so someone's keeping an eye out. I guess the ring of seeing. I don't know if you can see someone between those shutters.
He should be able to see through the magical house. Do you agree with that or no?
Can you see through the house? No, the house is still physically there.
Well, he sees everything as they truly are, and the house doesn't really exist.
The house is
right.
Well, but it's magicked into existence. You wouldn't see through. You would see through an illusion, but you wouldn't see through like a conjured stool.
Sure.
Because it's a physical object. Yeah. So you come out and we roll.
Can we
initiative.
move where we actually are?
Yeah,
we're coming out. We're coming out
when you came
here
out.
so I can hit Etherealness.
Okay, you guys were here when you. I guess you exit and start walking in the same round. I don't know.
Well, we can walk in Ethereal.
Yeah, you walk in the new Ethereal.
Sure.
Whatever.
Okay, this
Can
is.
someone roll me a d4 so I know which one of them is awake on watch?
One.
Oh, buddy. Okay.
Who is it, Neal?
We'll find out very shortly.
After the next break.
I don't know. The plan might have changed now, right? I'm not sure I can spare the rounds to like turn into a method, fly above, drop the stones, come back down, cast knock.
Yeah, if they see us, the plan is.
We just go. Yeah.
Okay, well, roll them dice, boys and girls.
Okay, wait, Neal. Immediately we come out. What do I see? There's a guy in a window. Can I see him? That if I wanted to cast magic missile on him, I could.
No, you
Right.
cannot. The shutters in the house are like tilted down, so there's only like a thin little view to look out of, and they're at that like little view to look out. So they've got a good view of the outside while not giving anyone a good view of them.
And then just one more quick time. What is our plan when we come out of Etherealness? What are each of us supposed to be doing?
Well, I had a plan. I was going to fly to the roof and drop these stones down the chimney, but
Okay.
I think now I'm just going to knock the door and throw the
We're
stones
knocking the door
in.
and we're fighting in. Yeah.
I'll just throw the stones into the house.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just killing whatever I see then, basically, right?
Yeah, you killed
Basically.
everything. Yeah.
Okay. Can we play the Doom
Okay.
music? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, yep, I'm ready. Yep. You want us to roll initiative and... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 9 on my initiative, obviously. 1 on my mirror image, 9 on initiative.
Cringe.
Yeah. Is there music? I don't hear music.
Yes, there is combat music.
Refreshing.
You ready, Nick? Not quite.
Roll.
As Roll20 was loading, I saw that tokens.
Okay, before we see the roll, I would just like to argue one more time
Uh-oh.
that he should be able to see us and like alert his friends, but I don't think he should be able to roll in like a spell initiative as he's seeing us, because we're like readying these spells as we come out. I think we should at least get these spells off, and then he can do whatever he wants. If that makes sense.
I think they should have to roll surprise, is what I think. Just because he's on watch doesn't mean that he's
Just
not
because he's on watch
surprised
doesn't mean
by
he's
it.
I'll give
expecting
a
that like
bonus to a surprise. Yeah.
people are going to come out of etherealness.
All right. That's all been taken care of.
All right, well, initiative then. Whose turn is it?
First up is Tyrael.
I can't even fucking hear the music. God damn it.
God damn it.
Still
Yeah, I don't know. I refreshed Roll20.
very
I can't hear
epic.
it.
I hear it. Check if you muted it.
I haven't. I'm rolling it. I'm doing
Tyrael,
it
you're
again.
first up.
Yeah, so where's this guy?
Inside the house. Oh,
I mean,
the
there's 4
lookout
people
is...
in the house. You have no idea what's happening
Oh,
inside.
okay, the lookout is inside the house, yeah. Jeez, I just sit there. Okay.
You should have delay.
I don't think I can do anything. I think Can you
Just
hold her?
delay your action.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hold them as luck.
I'll
Yeah.
hold.
Imric,
I cast knock on the door.
you will have to be over here
No.
to get to the front door. The door
No,
is on.
It's ranged.
It-
Oh.
You have to
okay,
see
well,
the door at the very
Wait,
least.
okay, hold on. If this
well.
isn't the door, then
No, this is the door
Yeah.
over here.
Okay,
okay,
well,
can we be
when-
over there then? Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
assumed that this was the door. Sorry.
No, that's
did
the
I.
chimney.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
I wanted to be near the door, and I thought the thing stepping out was the door. Sorry.
Cringe.
was wondering why you wanted to move over to that side.
Yeah, I thought that was like with a welcome mat.
No. Chimney. Okay, so Tyrael holds his action. Imric casts Knock on the door. Knock will break through Wizard Lock, won't it?
It will, and fling the door open. And in the same action, I want to reach for all these stones and just like throw a handful of them through the door into the house.
You can knock or you can throw the stones into the house. That is 2 separate actions, my friend. Come on.
Wait, hang on. We spoke about
the rules
this.
of D&D.
We
you
spoke
can't
about.
I want to stab him and then just throw my dagger at him and at the same time do a kick flip.
Okay, Neal, hang on. Just please,
Can I do that in a round?
Stop with the memes. I spoke to you and said, could I throw some stones and cast a spell in the same round? You said I could.
I think the context over this was, can I drop stones down a grate that I have already held at the same time I cast a spell, which is significantly different than cast a spell and then hurl stones into a building. Throwing a rock at a person is an action. Throwing a handful of stones in a doorway is an action.
We have haste, right?
Yes, but that doesn't, spellcasting isn't.
Does it change? It doesn't give 2 actions?
It doesn't give 2
when you
actions.
cast spells, your spell takes the whole round still.
I hand
Give you
them.
an extra physical attack.
Can I hand them to Tyrael? He doesn't have a shield. He could do it maybe with haste. I feel like he could.
Sure, if he wanted to forego his ready to attack to hurl stones in the building, totally.
I can do that.
I think it's worth it. It stops them buffing. Yeah, I hand you
Go
a handful of stones.
Okay.
Okay. You hand Tyrael some stones, or Tyrael grabs them out of your pocket. I think is more likely what's going on in this situation. Hurls them through the door as you knock open the front. Okay. And I guess when the front gets knocked open.
Oh wait, yeah. Can we just ask our night people to throw these? Like, they're
I'll
not.
talk to them.
Language barrier problems.
Okay,
at the moment,
whatever. Fuck it.
and-
That's okay. I love throwing shit.
Okay. So in this situation, you will see. I'm going to put him here for the moment, so you can see.
The
what's
list is
his
aimed at
face.
the door.
That's Gilroy.
Yeah, that's who's gonna get fucked up, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stones get thrown.
This is a darkness and a silent stone.
And a bunch of other stones.
Yeah.
All right, it's just a handful of stones. Tyrael, make me an attack roll with just your level bonus plus your 2 for throwing. It should.
You're
be
really not
fine.
gonna give him prayer or bless for this?
Oh yeah. Just none of the specialization stuff. Just make
Okay.
an attack roll. Don't roll super shitty. Don't roll a natural 1. Essentially.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll my attack.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably -5. Yeah. It's still
Fairly
low
easy.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you chuck the stones in the building, and what's the AOE of darkness? 20 feet.
15. Sorry, silence is 15. I'm not sure about darkness. Let me check it.
I think it's 20-foot radius.
Darkness is 15 as well.
15-foot radius.
Yeah.
They're both 15.
Okay.
I hear the music. I'm so annoyed. Everyone in chat's saying how good the music is. I don't know if they're just trying to troll me, but
No, it's good. Okay.
Actually
So it is
commissioned
dark.
Harry Gregson Williams for this track. It's crazy.
It is darkened. You guys cannot see in, nothing in there can see out, and it is quiet. You have no idea what is happening within the realm of this space. And that is
Neither do
everyone's
they.
action.
No.
Ariel can see though.
Nope.
Recitation goes off.
That's a full round to cast, right?
No. I rolled into initiative with it.
Oh,
7.
okay. I thought you... No, yeah, you just go after Eric. Cool. Awesome. Recitation. When the duration of this is...
I think 1 round per level. 60-foot radius.
Okay.
Enemies get a -2, and allies get a +2 to saving throws and rolls.
Okay.
And then just a
Next
reminder,
round.
I can see into this as well, right? Mm-hmm. Because of my
your
ring of
true
seeing.
seeing is going off, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I still have it because it's 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yes, you can see what's happening. All right, tick down all spell effects. I guess before the silent stone went off, you would have heard shouting. of the guy on duty, but that's about it. And then the silence and everything went off, and we re-roll initiative. Need to be able to get my dude though.
You guys going in?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna lightning bolt.
I won't be able to see anything.
I'll just maybe just wait. I'm just gonna throw a lightning bolt in
Yeah,
there.
so that's a lightning bolt in there. I'm gonna.
Wait, I thought you had a spell to let you see Omniscient Eye or some shit.
I didn't have the components for it.
I can't run in
Don't do
alone.
that face.
Am I supposed to just run in alone in 1v4?
I think if I like lightning bolt and stuff, they'll.
They have to come out. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Entangle. I guess.
Why would we cast Entangle if we want them to come out?
Yeah.
No,
don't do
I'm
that.
entangling the back side of the house in case they dispel it so they can't run out the back. Dumb fuck. Don't micromanage me. Micromanage yourself. Go play a wizard if you want to do shit like this.
I'm ready, baby. I just got an itchy face right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm not gonna cast Entangle. They have free actions. Fuck it.
It's not particularly useful. Okay. I think we're gonna do that for that dude, and for this dude. All verbal components for their spells. That's very frustrating for them.
Come on out then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and then this guy will roll in at this score.
Remember, they
Okay.
can't move and cast.
Yep, this is very true. Anton, you win initiative.
Anton saw
go
where that
for
guy was.
Anton, get out of my way so I can lightning bolt.
Yeah, he's
Anton
slides over the doorway.
is correct. Anton is going to use his Spear of Rohana. He doesn't have to hit the person. He stores 3 charges every day. Using 1 charge when attacking causes the spear to release a charge bolt that deals 2d6 damage even on a miss. So he knows where he is. He's going to use the spear, use all 3 charges, and
But you need to be in melee range. Like it'll hit on a miss, but you can't like lightning something 100 feet away from you, right? If you got to be in stabby range
cool.
for this.
I will walk up, attack,
Great.
and then I will walk
into the
away.
darkness and stab, and then walk
And then
away.
I will walk away. Yeah.
Nice. That's
I know
perfect.
exactly where he is.
Yeah,
because I
he was
just
right
saw
in the
him.
fucking,
He
like
was.
the door blasted open. He
Correct.
stepped into the doorway. He has his dragon
Exactly.
shield up. He's got his dragon armor on. He's got the gray stone skin, the cloak
Cool.
flapping behind him.
I
shit's
walk
not
up,
flapping.
I stab, and then I'm going to walk away.
Well, make me an attack roll. You might actually hit him.
Probably won't, but that's not the point here.
But it might be nice to know what misses.
26.
Does not hit.
Plus, hold on. I have +4 to that.
That's
Oh,
it.
wait.
Why do you
I think
plus
I already
4?
have that in. Sorry. I might have already
cool.
ticked that box. I don't. We're good.
All right.
So that misses.
It misses, but all 3 of your charges go off, right? And you do
Yes.
damage to everyone in there because it's going to bounce, and they're all within the same range. So roll me damage.
10.
Nice.
And they
Stun
have to
saves.
do stun saves.
10 damage is solid.
Don't
Question,
forget that'll
kill
take.
most people in 1 hit.
The
That would
bolt may
take a
jump up to
stone
3
skin charge.
times. Using 3 charges allows the bolt to jump up to 5 times at a distance of 20 feet. Can the bolt
Right.
jump to one person twice?
No, it jumps to a new target each time. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget. I don't know if you heard me, Neal. That will take a stone skin
yeah.
charge. Yeah. All right, Anton, you move right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes, you see Anton wade into the darkness as your lightning bolt spell charges, and then step right back out of the darkness as it goes off. So
Minus
Nick,
2
you
for
saw
the stun,
front
by the
door.
way,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
right,
aim
saving
it.
throws for the stuns. Thank
because
you.
of recitation.
Right, let me get the stun saving throws. There's no save on recitation for the enemy that's being
There is
affected,
not.
there?
No.
Nope.
Dude, that's broken.
a little
Okay,
bit.
love it. Okay, so first person makes a saving throw versus spell at -2 or be stunned, right?
Correct. For 1 round.
Okay. So I need to. This is going to be this and this and this and this. And I don't think there's any other magical effects in here for this person. Cool. Oops. Next person, we have what for? I think we have no bonuses to this person's save, so this is at -2 as another really good roll. This one is at -2 as well. Actually, this is going to be at -2. Yeah, just -2 is a failure, so this person is stunned. For 1 round.
For 1 round.
And our last person will do this and be stunned as well.
Cool.
Okay. So 2 stunned, 2 free. That was Anton's full turn. Imric, you know where the front door is. You had a good look at it. It's right here.
Yeah, and I'm slightly off center, so I'm hoping that the lightning bolt's going to bounce around in there.
Yeah, well, that's what lightning bolts do. When they meet a solid wall, they begin to bounce.
Yep. So I throw a lightning bolt that direction.
What's the total distance of your lightning bolt spell?
Yeah, I know.
Like 80 feet?
Yeah, that does sound right. But I start it at the door, Neal. Not where I am.
You can start at the darkness.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Same.
Yeah.
It's close enough, It'll give you an extra 20 feet.
And it's 80 feet, yeah.
Okay, 80 feet. So you will hit all of them, definitely. They will have penalties to their saving throw since they cannot see the lightning coming.
Or here.
And the ones who are stunned can't save, surely.
Surely.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt will... How does lightning bolt interact with stone skin?
It just does damage and takes a charge.
It will do damage, right? Does not protect.
Does damage and takes damage, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, great. 27. And we will try to save for half. Not so good.
And they have -2 to all these, obviously.
Hero's just going to run up and cut his head off in 1 attack. Well, you get 4 attacks this round, so...
Yeah, but we're not going to be able to see, right?
No, Tyrael can see that.
Tyrael can see.
True.
Now I can throw a slow in there
Just
next
as a
round.
reminder, 2 of them were hopefully stunned.
Yep, but I'm rolling
Yep.
all the saving throws just so you guys have some obfuscation of what's happening on the inside.
Yeah, for sure. Could be ring of reaction instead of that.
So it looks like the 2 guys who were stunned passed, and the 2 guys who weren't stunned failed, so that's pretty good. So I guess everyone gets hit.
Big damage.
Yeah, I think the lightning bolt spell says something about you have to, if you pass your save but it hits you again, you've got to make a second save or something, right?
Maybe I need to check some magical interactions real quick over here. There are some.
They have to come out. There's no way that they'll just let themselves be peppered by magical
Why would
lightning.
they don't need to come out. They're about to teleport away.
I can't imagine we would have to come out if they did this. There would be no hiding inside when 2 lightning bolts came through. Surely, Kopka.
Creature crossed more than once by the bolt must roll a saving throw for every time.
Okay. Let me double check that bouncing then. We went in like this, this. Yeah, no one's getting crossed more than once, unfortunately.
But I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but the last 2 saves that passed were the guys that were stunned, I think. So they shouldn't really be able to save.
Okay. He said he's just rolling shit just to roll. But
I would like to obfuscate things a little bit.
Well, they might not be stunned. They might have rings of free action, right?
That's true. Yeah.
They very well may.
Okay.
Okay, that was Nick's turn. Right.
Yeah. Tyrell's turn.
Okay, Tyrael.
Big T.
Big T will run it. Wait,
4 attacks.
Was this door opened? Was it knocked open?
Yes.
It was knocked open. Yes.
So is it just this fucker standing in front of the door? I can't get through him?
Correct. He's standing in front of the door. He's got his shield out. He's got a spear raised over his head. He's hunched in position, eyes wide open. But as you approach him, he doesn't make any moves. It doesn't look like he sees you coming.
Okay, cool. I will come in and I will take a swing. I'll take an attack roll.
+4 for dark for him being blind.
So 41.
41.
That will hit.
Okay.
Will that crit?
so.
Oh no, we're doing. Oh wait, no, we're still doing double crit.
We're
right?
doing double
Still,
crit.
yeah. So this is 41, right? Because he can't see it. So you will single crit this guy.
He shouldn't have any dex AC.
Or he has also has
Single
-4.
crit this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Don't forget the plus.
Okay. We will
Nice.
knock off a stone skin charge.
1 stone skins charge? Wait, 2,
2
right?
charges.
Because it's crit.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take another attack.
Excellent.
I think, because
Yes,
I'm
you
hasting.
will.
That should be 4
Yeah,
stone skin
you-
charges taken off at least.
Yeah.
You double your attack rate.
So you
so
get
you can do
4
2
attacks.
now and 2 at the end of the round. Do you get 2 attacks per round already?
Yes.
In the past, we've done 1 attack and then all 3 at the end, but I think it makes more sense. But I think it makes more sense to double the mid-round attacks and double the end-round attacks, personally.
No, you're right, but it should be, they should all come at the end. Yeah. You're absolutely right, Nick. So you make your attack against him. It hits, it deals a stone skin charge. Next person is stunned. Next person is Lord Gilroy, who feels the blow against his body, even though it doesn't actually hurt him. And he's going to stab you. He'll have -4 on this attack, and then -2 because of recitation.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is at -6, but it's a natural 20, which always hits. So it's a 29. Does that hit your AC?
It does,
Yes.
but I
And it
am...
clears by
Don't
5.
even argue it.
I am
Oh, no, but
displaced.
you are
Displaced.
displaced. So the thrust misses. Okay.
All right. Who's next?
I assume the knights are just defending out here. Yeah. we can't
They're
see.
waiting for Anton to tell them to go fuck something up. And they
Okay,
can't see
I'm-
anything inside, so.
I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna like tell them like hold on and like look around. Like I want them to fight the guards if they come. I should have my 3 attacks at the end of the round as well.
Yeah, you've not
Yes.
done anything, right?
Yes.
Okay. I've attacked once. yeah.
Oh yeah, you did 1 attack, yeah. Don't forget, you can always just pull out a light stone to cancel the darkness.
We're not at the next turn yet, right? We're still at the... This,
No.
They've got some turns in the darkness. So
Okay.
2 people are stunned. I need to figure out this third person's everything.
Maybe they're dead. They're dead already.
You would hope so, right?
What?
Okay.
How would you argue if Anton has a shield and he has a light stone in his hand? Is he able to like palm it open, or does it need to be like in a bag of holding, pull it out? Out of curiosity.
I guess it depends on the size of the stone, right? If you've got a stone the size of this,
It would just be like a. I would assume that it would just be like.
sign GG button, you could easily hold it in your hand. If it's the size of a D20, it would be covered completely. So it
You
depends
cool if
on
I
the
have a
stone
pebble
size.
size?
Yeah, so it would be
Like a skipping stone, you know?
so in which case when you hold it in your hand, it would be darkened. Or you would not it would not be shedding light, right?
Yeah, that would be the goal.
Okay, so you have a light stone. It does not shed light because it is completely covered by your hand.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then this person. Okay, and then Anton gets second attack.
Yeah, I get like 3 attacks. So.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn for second attack.
I'm gonna walk back up here, keeping the darkened stone, and I'm just gonna attack.
You are gonna run into walls and Tyrael and people fighting and not really be able to see anything or get involved in the battle. It's too dark for you to find the doorway with the two of them stabbing and thrusting back and forth.
Then
You
at
need
this
light to
point,
be able to see what's going on.
I'm going to drop my light stone then.
Okay, it falls to the feet around you.
Cool.
Oh, so I'm losing like 3 attacks worth of good shit now. Okay.
That's fine. Well, you're also gaining 3 attacks worth of good shit, so it probably is better.
Well,
for
I
me
have
to
the ring
attack
of seeing,
and
so it
stand
doesn't
there.
help me at all. But yeah.
No, but
Yeah, but it helps it because I can attack.
Yeah. Okay. True.
Okay.
You guys have both got free action rings, right?
Yes.
Nope. Oh yes,
Wait,
yes,
the
yes,
wizard
yes,
already
yes, yes.
dead?
I do.
Yes,
I do.
you do.
I do.
Wait, is the wizard already dead?
You did 37 damage to him between the lightning bolt, which rolled pretty decently, and the spear, which rolled very well.
Good times.
Question
okay.
is, does the effect he started go off in the end?
The spell
effective
don't interrupt
silence.
it.
Oh yeah, his spell would have been interrupted, but yeah.
It is not a spell. It is a item interaction. Which he started, it takes a round to take effect and then continues. But if he is wounded or goes unconscious, I don't know if it goes off. I'll need to read a little bit more when his turn comes around, when the next round comes around. But Anton, you drop the light, the rock, light fills the area. You can now see this guy. You
3
can see all
attacks
the
coming
things
up.
happening. Make your one, and then Tyrael will make his one, then Gilroy will make his one, then you'll make your third, Tyrael will make his third. Yeah.
23.
Stab and miss.
Cool.
Tyrael, second attack.
I will be rolling a 20 here. Fuck this guy. Just kidding.
35 will hit and knock off a stone skin.
Okay.
That should be 5 or 6 stone skins he's had knocked off.
That's definitely not a crit, Neal, no? Doesn't clear by 10.
Definitely not a crit. Does not clear by 10. That was Tyrael's turn. This guy's stunned. Gilroy's turn. He will make his second attack against Tyrael, who's in front of him. Now he can see. Now we know what's going on here. Another stab. 33 natural 18 does clear by 10.
It does.
So that is a double crit. So he
Yep.
will roll 3 times damage dice.
No, 3 charges of stone skin.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, we have stone
good
skins.
job, Nicholas.
good job.
Not gonna figure
Okay, so
out that.
Tyrael will go. Yeah, you're just like the little stone skin bot we've got on hand to remind us how magic works.
Yeah.
We need like one of you in every campaign and one Sean in every campaign. So
Is it
everything
3
is
charges of
followed.
stone skin or 2? Is it 3 on double crits?
3 because it was
Okay.
a double crit. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
That was Gilroy. This guy's unconscious or dead. This guy's still stunned. Back to the top of the list. Anton, third attack.
Wait, sorry, just to check. You were including the -2 to his attack roll from recitation there.
That
should
will
be
still be a 21, and his AC is 21, so it'd still
Oh.
be a crit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
24.
No dice.
Jesus.
I mean, how
Tyrael.
Koibu feels.
My third attack?
Yeah.
Yep.
40?
40 will hit, but not clear by 10.
Oh, yes,
You will
by
clear
5, though.
5. You will crit him. You will knock off 2 more charges of stone skin.
Does he stop being ashen? Because that's 7 charges.
He had 8. He rolled
Wow.
a lucky 8.
Lucky guy.
Same as Imric.
Nice.
Nice. I'd like to see that.
That guy's still stunned. Gilroy, I think he only has 2 attacks per round.
And then I attack
He's got
again?
2 attacks per round, so you
We
get your
both
third
have
attack.
attacks again, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Well,
Mooten.
so take the charge, yeah.
Okay, yeah, this one's gonna hit.
Mooten, don't.
I'm rolling like bad.
He's
rolling
rolling.
middle of the road.
Oh, fuck.
He's trying.
That was my 4th one.
And that
Alright.
will be blocked. Yeah.
Do I get another attack for being a level 12 fighter?
No, 13.
13.
It's, okay.
At 13, that you get an extra attack, yeah.
I have a shield punch. It's not going to hit, but...
Okay.
You don't even know if you can get your shield punch in the door. I think
Fine,
you can
yeah.
thrust a spear through, but definitely not a shield.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Initiative. Stuns wear off. We can drop this guy. Oof. Gilroy will roll initiative. You will roll initiative. You will...
Wait, we have haste. Don't we always go first? Or is that...
We should get a -2 to our initiative, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go at 11 then.
And I'm at 0. What are you at, Anton? 11. Okay.
11, Tyrell's at 4.
I can't change turns.
Same.
The area is still silenced, so no spells can be cast within here.
That is correct.
Well, some spells can. Minor Gateway can.
Very nice.
Yes.
Then I guess your initiative is gonna be this. Imric goes at 0.
Hero goes at 4. He
Jesus.
hasn't updated his, though.
Okay, let me adjust these other things. 20, 11, 6, 5, 3, 2. Okay, now let me sort out this problem with the robe of scintillating colors.
Ooh.
So what is his AC, Nick? Have we garnered that?
Not been able to work it out, but it's like
If he single crit,
it's more than
35.
33 or 30. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's like 30 then, I guess.
probably 29 or 30.
Okay, I think this spell effect will not work based on the reading of the item. So the robe of scintillating colors, despite going off last round and should be taking effect this round, especially as the darkness is removed. Unfortunately, it's not going to work, guys. Very good job. He was going to wreck your entire party with that one item.
Well, if it's the item I think it is, Neal, you can take solace in the fact that my intelligence is too low to use it. So
What does it do? Can you just tell us?
You only
It's not
have,
gonna
you have less
happen?
than 15 int?
yeah, you wouldn't let us have. Why did I fail all the spells? I feel so unvalidated right now. Jesus
Wait, what does the
Christ.
item do?
I'm sorry. We'll get to it later, but it can fuck you. Did everyone roll their initiatives? Yes.
Yeah,
yes, yes,
Tyrell
yes,
is at
yes.
4. You have to fix that.
From 9 to 4? Oh no, I
You
rolled
didn't
6.
roll a 9. You rolled a 6.
Okay, 4. I added it.
-2, yeah.
Yeah.
Minus 2 is 4. Okay, cool. Um,
I'm first then, surely, with 0.
Yeah.
0.
Can I see
is
anyone else,
first.
or can I only see Gilroy?
You can see Gilroy, and you can see the cleric behind him.
I think, given that he still looks stone-skinned, right?
Yes.
I will magic missile Gilroy. For 12
Okay.
damage, taking 4 more
Yeah.
stone-skin charges.
It will remove all the stone skin charges, and he will take full damage. Oof. That killer initiative you guys did last round, or actually their shitty initiative, they all rolled 10s and 9s, is really coming into play here. So that's Imric's turn. He magic missiles. The guy Tyrell's turn.
On Tyrell.
Okay.
Come on, just one big roll. Let's do
One
it.
big roll. You want a 20 here, buddy?
Oh, yeah. I'd
Yeah.
love a 20.
No, not happening today. Loser.
Enough.
33 might still hit, though.
Goddamn. 33 will hit. Yes. You will do a blow.
20 damage.
Shit. And down he almost goes. Close. The fighter on the inside has a bow. gets himself positioned on the top of this bed and will take shots.
Is there negatives for shooting over
Yes.
him? And
Yes,
okay.
there will be cover provided.
And
Absolutely.
the bowman hasn't seen the displacement yet. Not that it matters. Sorry.
That's true. It was in darkness.
Oh, but if that's true, then if it was it in darkness when Tyrael got crit?
Who knows?
Yeah, it would have been.
Because if it was, then the displacement wouldn't make a difference because you wouldn't have been able to see the displacement, right? He's not.
He lost stone skin charges then.
Oh, so that
Yeah, so
we
he
would
has to
just we would just swap the hits, but I don't know if it would make a difference, right?
Yeah.
Because he already crit me the second time regardless. So.
I mean, I don't know, Neal, because even though he's in darkness, he's still got an idea of where Tyrael is, right? Based on his movement.
Yeah, but
No,
the
he has
displacement,
no
idea.
the
But if
displacement,
displacement is a visual thing and you don't have your visuals, then a 20 is a hit.
It should
okay,
never
okay.
work in darkness. We all
yeah.
should
Right.
agree with that.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay,
But
so
we just
the-
swap the things and same.
Sure, but then Tyrael would have extra stone skin charges knocked off, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it would have been a double crit again, so he'd lose another 3.
All right, so
No, wait,
Tyrael would
hold
have
on.
stone
No.
skin.
Stop, hold on. His second hit was a crit already, so I lost already 2 or 3. Unless there's a difference in stone charge between double crit and normal crit.
Oh, right, because he would have displaced the second hit instead, Neal. that's the
Correct,
point.
yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Oh,
Yes.
I see. Is that what Tyrael? Got it.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
doesn't make a
that's what Tyrael was
difference.
saying.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
Gucci.
Jesus.
Right. So this guy he's now seeing Tyrael's displacement for the first time.
Correct.
And so he's going to make his first attack against Tyrael's displacement. There we are.
Correct.
We're all on the same page here. And this is...
You better enjoy these next few seconds, because it's going to be the last he ever sees.
Which one?
Gilroy.
Okay.
should be this. So he'll make his first shot at Tyrael with a 31, which will
Miss.
be displaced. No big deal.
What is the penalty he's taking?
hang on. It wouldn't be displaced again.
No, stop, Nick. Wait, there's another guy
This is the
attacking
first
me.
time he's seeing it.
There's another guy attacking me, not Gilroy.
Oh, but the other guy, but they both
light
would have
was-
had eyes on
yeah.
you when the displacement, when Gilroy made his attack against you. They would have all seen the displacement already. So this is a hit.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Nah, not just a hit then, that's a
yeah.
crit.
Yes.
He has a -2 to that because of
Recitation, so it's not a crit.
it's not a
It's a-
crit.
And he's got a minus something because he's shooting from, I don't know how he's shooting us, but he's shooting
I don't
from
understand how he's
He's
shooting.
got a
That's okay.
penalty of shooting. He's
Sure.
standing on the
bed.
trying to shoot through you guys, so he's got a penalty of 2 to attack because you're behind 50% cover.
behind. Okay.
Or 4? 4 in second edition because you're behind 50% cover.
Gotcha.
The bowman, he is...
Ooh, yeah.
level, 6th level. You have to be 9th level to be High Master? No, 6th level to be High Master. Yeah. So he does naturally crit on 16s or higher. So it will be, he'll get penalties to hit, but it'll still be a regular, normal, natural crit. So double damage.
Wait,
He
Is it a
crits on
crit?
16s or above,
oh, okay.
and it should clear by 5.
yeah.
So Tyrael will take 6 damage.
Wait, so my
Or
stone
stone skin charge.
Stone skin charge was yes. This knocks off the last 2 stone skin charges. Tyrael is
vulnerable.
human
Got
again.
It. Cool.
Yes.
Got it.
Got it.
All right. Cleric's turn. The cleric is going to do that famous maneuver that you guys have been doing where he swaps places and provokes an attack of opportunity. To do so, there are 2 of you. It will provoke attacks of opportunity from both of you to do this swap.
Who? It's on Gilroy, right?
On
the
the
cleric.
cleric who's taking the attacks. He
okay.
pushes his way between you two.
29 and 31?
will hit. 31 will hit. Neither clear by 10.
That should be 9 damage, not 8.
Steven, you need to
9.
stop rolling d12s for your attack. It's d8.
Oh shit! You're right.
Yep. Oh, wait
That
a minute.
should-
Didn't he do 20 damage earlier because he rolled a d12 and he got 8 on it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Can you
have to
re-roll that 20 damage
Yeah.
as d8 plus 8?
Hold on 1 second.
just give him the 8 now. Okay.
Okay, so the guy gets another 6 life back.
There you go.
Mouton, you did 10 to
9.
him? 9? Okay.
Wait.
Yep, that's
Oh wait,
right.
was
And
I
then
enlarged?
No, you're not
No.
enlarged.
Okay,
You
no.
never get
Okay,
to.
gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then you did 16 to the cleric when he hot swapped, which is successful. And the cleric will then take its turn. Cleric is not in a great spot here.
It's not
doesn't
looking great.
Yeah, it's really not looking great. His attack roll sucks.
My roll against the cleric
he
was
will-
on the D8, not the D12, right?
Right, the
Perfect,
cleric
yep.
it takes 16 from yours because 8 is within.
Yep.
the
Okay.
range.
Just making sure. Okay.
And he will try to hammer your kneecaps to death. With a 22 against all odds, the cleric will finally land.
-2
the
to
blow
hit.
at you.
Minus 2
God
to hit.
damn it.
I love that spell. It's so fucking stupid.
Very good.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and then he gets no other bonuses to hit at all. Yep. All right, so it's a miss. Whoosh. Lord Gilroy will take an action this round. And
What's the initiative to beg for mercy?
Probably 3.
If they're going to teleport, this is going to be it. Surely not.
The wizard would be the one who has it.
Yeah.
all right. Lord Gilroy
Makes a potion.
drink himself a potion of extra healing.
Extra healing.
Gain himself 17 hit points. Anton will take a turn.
Okay, here's my attack versus the cleric. It's going to be a 20.
Is going to miss. He's got chainmail that looks magical underneath his
And a
clothing.
shield punch.
Ooh, you know what? Actually, I don't. No, that was fine. Yeah, it's fine. Shield punch is you can't shield punch through the doorway. We discussed already.
I can't move Tyrael out of the way and shield punch through the doorway. I'll take an opportunity attack for that.
Tyrael would have to agree to be pushed out of the way.
I mean, it's a fluid combat round. I can move, let him get
fluid
his
combat
back
round.
Yeah, sure. All right, so there's a movement that the cleric will get an attack against you. It's probably gonna miss. Whap.
Nope.
Yep. You go to shield punch him.
2 damage.
2 damage, almost,
wrecked.
but not quite.
Suck it.
Second attack,
End of round.
starting with Imric gets nothing. Tyrael, second attack.
Second attack coming. 26.
Will hit,
Bye-bye, cleric.
and the
Fine.
cleric will go down.
Anton's going inside.
All right, Anton.
He's going to go after Gilroy. And yeah, here's his attack. It's going to miss. 29.
Ooh. Nope.
29 is indeed a miss. You thrust, he parries with the shield. Tyrael gets a turn.
I will come and step in here. Do I get like a back attack since he's dealing with him, or how does this work?
No, he's still facing forward. You get a flank attack.
Okay, flank
Plus
attack is
2?
+2 to hit,
1
Plus 1.
+1 to hit. That's all I need, baby. 34,
That
Oh,
is
there's
all you
all you
need.
need.
You hit.
13, 1d8, yeah.
Yep. The fighter, the archer up here, will
No
take
shot.
shots, not at Tyrael. He will take shots at Anton.
I don't
Just
know
changes
if
targets.
I don't know if he can shoot if he's within melee range of another person.
That is, whoops, sorry, don't move there.
He might have to
that
move
is
first. Also, I don't remember if you said you were doing this or not, but what are we doing firing into melee?
No, I don't think we are.
Yeah, if he rolls poorly enough.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Because I thought if you shot into melee before, we would rule that it was a miss and you could attack your friendly person, but I don't know if we're doing that.
Yes, that is correct. Let's see. You've moved next to him. Does firing provoke an attack of opportunity? I probably would in this sort of situation. So he'll just take an attack of opportunity to step over here and then
Okay.
make a shot.
It's going to be a big hit. Ooh.
Oh my god. Yeah, you double crit him. 3 times damage dice.
Slice his head off. Jesus.
Ooh, that's
14
shit.
plus 4 is only 18. All right. Archer will now take a shot at Anton. 29.
No. Oh my god.
God, 36 AC. Yeah.
Tanks in here.
Archer takes a shot at Anton and is like, yeah, that's a bad idea. Let's go after Tyrael next. Cleric is down. Gilroy already quaffed a potion. Anton's
Third. This is
attack?
their third attack. Yeah. 31.
Wait, how is this your
We
third?
have 4 attacks
attack?
around.
Yeah, but the fighter just had 2. So how do you have 3 if you go after him?
Oh, well,
think
then
the
it's
fighter
it's
must
Steven's
have
attack
gotten-
first.
Yeah, I think the fighter just missed an attack, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah. Or he's not missed
yeah,
an
he
attack.
should have
He's
got-
gone too slow. His third should have been before Anton's third. That's all.
Right before Anton's third.
So maybe
You
just
shoot
do
at me
his
if you
next
can,
one
if you
now if you
like.
want. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just take another shot over at
Mm-hmm.
Tyrael here. Boo! And it misses, and we'll make a second attack roll to see if he hits his buddy. Boo! And he does. Oh my god. Firing into melee, everybody. Don't do it. Oh my god, it's really good damage too.
That's a nice
Hits
bow he's
somebody
got
in the
there.
back.
That's a
five
plus.
damage.
Oh no, it's other bonuses.
Okay,
Fighter
so
level,
now
I think.
Tyrael gets his third attack, and that should be the end of the round, I think.
We have
And
4
the end
attacks
of
around.
Gilroy.
We have the end.
Oh,
4
4
attacks.
attacks. I'm so sorry.
And I also hit.
Oh, 23, that's going to miss.
I did
23
a
does
31
miss.
on my third attack.
Right, against Lord
Gilroy.
Gilroy.
That
Roll me
hits
some damage.
for 8.
So close.
And then Tyrael and I have a second attack, or last attack.
Last attack, okay.
I roll first, or you roll?
30.
Does he have a penalty to his AC for any reason?
Well, we're both flanking right now,
AC
aren't we?
is 31.
Oh, I'd have an extra 1 for flanking, right?
You
Maybe.
are not flanking, unfortunately.
Okay.
You
Right.
are in his front.
Yeah.
Tyrael, go ahead and make your attack.
Let me read recitation. I think it just gets minus the damage. Nope, yeah, you're right. Minus damage.
Am I able to move to a back attack yet, next to this bed, or?
With your 4th attack, I think you got to stay stationary. I don't know if you can make 4 attacks and just keep scooching and moving.
Okay.
It's a lot. Doesn't matter. You got him in the side. The sword slips between the dragon scale armor, hits his body, and he goes down. Initiative. 19, 10, 5, 4. Oops.
And we get -2 for haste, right?
Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Nice magic missile roll.
Nice. Not that it's going to matter, I think, at this point. Guys, we're having a nice little sleep. 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right.
Fucking murdered.
Tyrael,
Yeah.
your turn. You start initiative.
I will run up and I'll give this guy a smack.
Oh my god.
16.
16, almost, but not quite.
Anton will
Anton?
come over. Try to finish the job. 24.
Does not hit.
What was the penalty for doing non-lethal hits again?
-4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know the plan.
Twice.
I'm not sure that the plan is to not kill this guy, so I just magic missile him for 16.
Sure.
Well, he was going to run out through the front door because there's no other exit and take 2 attacks of opportunity, but 16 is exactly his remaining hit points.
So
So
he's
as
0.
he flees.
Oh, so he's on 0.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So he's not dead.
Yeah.
Technically, nobody's dead,
He's
right? Because they have to
unconscious.
bleed out or whatever, right?
Well, if you do
Some of
over
these
the
people
max
are well
pressure.
below -10, though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're getting all
We
their
loot
shit.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, we loot them and we're teleporting out. We're gonna try to make this quick, right?
Looting them is going to take minutes. You got to be able to peel these people's armor off, and that means not cutting straps. That means actually taking armor off
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah.
And doing it off of a dead weight body is going to be a bit of a process.
Okay.
So you guys are going to have to kill at least 10 minutes while you strip them.
Can I not etherealness us and we're holding onto to them?
It's fine. Let's just go into the house and close the door. It's probably still wizard locked.
Oh, sure, fuck it. Okay.
Yeah, bring everyone in.
So everybody can go inside the house.
Yeah. Bring our knights in. Mm-hmm. Anton starts stripping.
Is it? It's still in the dead of night outside, right?
Yes.
Okay,
And all of
I'm
the
gonna
Most of the combat was silenced, except
Yeah.
for Nick's spell casting.
I'm gonna ask my party to just chill in the corners. Then can I literally just have the silent stone and then I'll reactivate the darkness stone by closing that light stone? What? Why are you shaking your head?
There's so many rocks around here, you have no idea which one
Oh,
does
that's a
which.
good point. The light stone was outside. I'll go outside.
The light stone was outside.
Yeah.
It was like right here.
Yeah, I don't need to do anything. I just want to hide the light stone is what I'm saying, really. Whoever had the light stone,
Yeah.
I'm just going to hide that so that it's pure darkness again, so people walking by will just see, like, it's pitch black. Maybe even noticeably
Sure.
black. Yeah, and then I'm going to, what?
Yeah,
I'll pick
you
it up
can
and
find the
pocket
light
the light
stone in the
stone.
snow. It's been kicked around a little bit. It'll take someone a minute to find with all like the footwork and the snow. The stone is buried somewhere in the snow, but eventually you'll find it.
Okay, and then I will begin the process of unarmoring everybody while it's dark and everybody else can just hang out, and I'll take everything off and do all of that shit so that nobody...
Make sure we search
this
under the
is-
beds for like a chest of gold or whatever.
While this is going on, Nick, can you roll me a
Yes.
D100?
I'd love to. Rely on me.
See you guys on the other side of a break.
All right, we'll be back. Boom. Wait.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. You guys are inside the house at night on a cold summer's day with the snow falling all around you. You take 10 minutes at
Well,
least.
he's
strip
hasted,
them of their gear.
so he's going hard twice as fast.
Or
Sure,
can we stop
yeah.
the haste spell now so that we save half a year?
I'll
or
stop
whatever?
it.
Can't
Oh, needed a spell magic to do that, which we haven't got.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
I did not get it, no.
right.
Yeah, so we'll AG8. Actually, I'm marking that down now.
Do you have a detect magic spell, Nick?
I got a wand of detect magic.
Well, there you go. Aside from the room that you're in being magical, there are these guys have a lot of gear and a lot of loot. The dragon armor is non-magical. The chainmail that the dwarf is wearing is magical. The robes of the wizard are magical. The Darren Gilroy, the fighter in the gold dragon armor, has 2 magic rings on, one on each of his main fingers, plus a bag that has 2 magic rings and 6 potions. He also
And-
carries a like a charm around his neck on a string that is magical. It's a rock of some kind.
By any chance, have an in-game handout for this?
I'm writing it all down right now, so.
Okay.
I
Okay.
might just give you their character sheets to look at instead.
Oh, okay, if you want.
Yeah, maybe not yet, because some of these
No,
things
yeah,
will
just-
have to
just
be
write-
identified
just-
later.
Yep, okay, just writing
Just
it down
write
then.
it down.
You just write it down here.
The archer was wearing green dragon scale armor, has a single magic ring and a magic bow, as well as
Gilroy
gauntlets,
had a ma-
gloves.
Gilroy had a
magical.
magic spear too, right?
Yeah, that was his primary weapon. Yeah,
Yeah.
magic spear.
Oh, we didn't say
Anton will
that.
take that. Anton will pick that up.
Okay, just chill. We're just writing it down. Go. Magic bow.
Archer's got himself a magic bow, magic ring, ethereal quiver, you recognize right away. He's wearing bracers and gauntlets as well that are emanate magic.
Okay.
The cleric, as we mentioned before, has chainmail that's magical and a hammer that is magical on him, but that is it. He has a mithril shield, highly valuable but non-magical.
Okay.
The wizard carries a magic sword and the robes that are magical. And then he's got spell components and spell book and yada yada, but none of that other stuff is magical. Maybe
And
some light
wands,
stones,
anything.
some darkness stones, that sort of stuff lying around, but
Okay.
no wands, no other magical items.
The shield was not magical.
Correct.
Shield was non-magical. Yeah. Okay.
Gilroy's shield
are-
as well was not magical, right?
Correct. It was a dragon scale shield, but it doesn't provide any additional armor or anything. It functions as a regular shield, but it's just fucking cool.
Cool.
And it was red in the color for the shield.
Gilroy's red cape was just a red cape.
Just a red cape that looks fucking cool with the gold dragon scale armor and the red shield and the spear. But while you're sorting through these things,
Is it not?
I take it all of you are sorting through this stuff, essentially.
No, only
No,
Tyrael
it's
is doing
Tyrael
this.
is doing
I
it.
have written down everything.
Screaming.
I have everything because these guys will write 50 different things across 50 different character sheets, and then
He says that, but we've literally never done that. He's thinking of other people.
Moon literally has 5 different ways to write. I've seen +1 sword. I've seen arming sword +1. I've seen magical longsword.
They're in the
Yeah.
wrong spot. They're in the right spots. What do you mean?
Just
Yeah,
I have it
suck
all
my
written
dick.
down. We're good.
Go ahead,
More
Koibu.
importantly,
You may
than
continue
any of
on.
this,
I have it all written down in the bag.
You
We're
may
good.
continue, Koibu.
Yeah, what
The
were you saying,
trial's done.
Koibu?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, wait.
importantly-
Also importantly, did they have any bags of holding at all?
Yeah,
No,
Gilroy
they
had a
didn't
pack.
have
Oh
any
no.
bags of holding.
Okay.
No bags of holding at all. Okay,
Just regular
Jesus.
bags.
Gotcha.
Normal, non-magical bags.
cool. Okay.
Okay.
Soy.
When your hand first touches Gilroy's spear, probably just to move it out of the way, it speaks to you.
Can I say that Anton was the one who went for the spear immediately? Can it speak to Anton?
Sure.
I just asked who was going through the gear, and you guys said Tyrael's
Hey,
the
but
only
I had
one.
literally, okay, I was just saying because I was mad. I had literally said
He
Anton
would be.
goes and
He
grabs
soy
the spear.
dives for the spear. He gets inside and he's like,
Anton,
"Oh," and he
Anton
jumps.
sees the spear and literally
He
soy dives for it.
yes.
Yes. Hey, Anton dives for
You
his
can
spear.
do that if you tell me what the fuck a soy dive is.
Okay, it is someone freaking out and doing the soy face, and I'll type it in
What the
our
fuck's the
channel.
soy face?
Show
I'll
us.
show you.
Show
I'll
us
show you.
when he comes in and he's like,
Just move and do the face.
Hold on, it's like that's kind of what it is, but I can't find it on Discord. You'll have to check Destiny's chat. They're all spamming the soy face. That's what Anton does.
Hold on, let me open it up.
My spear, soy.
I don't
Okay.
even know.
Okay, sure. All right, yeah. You dive on spear. You get the spear in your hand.
he dives for it, though. That could be sticking up on the ground. I think you should roll for damage.
That's true. It would have
he's
to hit my
diving that
36 AC. That's true. I'll roll a 1d20 plus 16.
Since he's diving on it,
Misses.
though, no dex AC. No dex AC.
That's
No,
fine.
that's it.
Still misses.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Well, we said it was going to be dark as well, so +4 to hit, maybe? No, okay, go
miss.
for it. All right.
The spear speaks to you.
Thank you.
Finally, a worthy wielder. Come, it's time to slay the dragons.
Sorry, Steve was just being dumb.
What do you say back to it? It's talking to you.
Do I have to speak through it? I try to speak through it through my mind. Who is this?
I am Bloodsinger. Come, join with me. We shall slay them all. They're nearby. I can sense him. He's in the swamp. Now's the opportune time. You're warmed up. You're ready for battle. Come. We'll take him before anything. I've been there already. I know the location of the lair. We'll take him down. We'll take the loot. We'll bring him to his knees.
Anton would tell his brothers what's happening. He respects his opinions very much. He's not a soy dog. And he's going to tell them exactly what the spear's saying to them. And how it knows where the dragon is.
It's
We'll
already
try.
talking to you?
Yeah, it is. Said it's happy to have a worthy owner.
I look
It
towards
knows
the
where the black
bear
dragon is.
nervously.
I shrug my shoulders. It was already said that these weapons would talk to us. I'm sure they're hungry for dragon blood, but we know what we're here to do. We need to finish bagging all of this armor, and I think we need to head back off to Wicthron Renthra.
The
agree.
spear speaks to you again, Anton. Don't listen to him. You don't want to leave. The dragon's so close, and it's so easy. It's not even a big one. Imagine the loot. Imagine the glory. It's an easy dragon. Don't you want to become a better cleric? Together we can get vengeance for all the wrong done to the world.
We'll kill... Anton will say it aloud. We'll kill the dragons that I decide. We're going after Scoria, the Red, in Arcadia. And there are a few other dragons there. You'll have your blood, and he'll put it inside of his amulet of Velthara.
That's
Can it still speak from the amulet?
Yes, it speaks to you from the amulet. Yes, that's what I want to hear. All of them will bring them to their knees. But this one has something you'll need.
I mean, I'm sure that Anton's listening. He's not going to talk to him.
The ion stones.
But you need them.
He'll speak up. The amulets are... he speaks. The spear with inside the amulet now. It says that this black dragon has the ion stones.
Ion stones? I read about those.
What are
They could
ion?
protect us from... Some of them, it's possible, could protect us from Scoria's magic. Maybe stop her dispelling our buffs. If we could find the right ones. I've been looking all over for them. Cartos doesn't know where they are. You think this spear might know that we want them and is just lying to you?
Yeah, do we trust
sure.
these weapons to speak the truth?
Well,
I don't think so, but...
I've never
Again-
mentioned them to you before, right, Anton?
Have you? I mean, I know out of character you have.
Out of character, I have. I don't know.
Out
if
of
I
character
have.
you have. I'm sure you would have talked about it in character.
Okay,
though, right?
yeah.
What, like the thing is reading your mind, knowing that Nick wants them, and so it's telling you to go get them because Nick wants them? That's a pretty
Yeah.
wild jump.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the function of these weapons. We don't know. If their goal is to
Well-
literally get you close to a dragon through all means necessary, then yeah, maybe it would tell you a lie in order to get you closer, right? Or maybe like it would read our mind and say like, if you kill this dragon, it'll revive your father or something, right? Just to get you close. But we don't know how the weapons work, right?
I would assume that the dragon would want to, or the weapons, is my assumption, would want us to kill the dragon and not be in the hands of a dragon.
Yeah.
So probably self-preservation. It won't send us against a dragon that we can't kill.
That's what I would imagine. Because what
That's
good
what I
does
would
these weapons
imagine.
do if we go fight a dragon we're not ready for and it lies to
And
us
it
and we
dies.
die, right? Then they just
Yeah.
lay there forever. Yeah.
They would hate that. Yeah.
But they might not be smart. They might be dumb.
We've
That's
not
true.
got any protection against a Black Dragon's breath weapon.
What breath weapon is it?
Acid.
We have protection from gas.
I
It's not
have
gas, it's acid.
I have something called, I've got 4 of these, oil of acid resistance.
There it
Oh,
is.
well, in that case, then. I suppose.
Does that actually help versus...
Yeah, that's it. That'll stop our
That's what
items
it
being
is, yeah.
destroyed. It'll
I knew that we
half
had
the
something,
damage,
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I
I've
think.
got 4 of those.
I'll speak
Wow.
to it. What age class is this dragon?
It's not even that big of one. We chased it here. It's been on the run. And those cowards, those weaklings before, resplendent in the armors that I gave to them, could not handle it. Wounded by this age class 7 black dragon of the swamp. The fools, we told them where it was, and they, with their pig-headedness, marched straight up to the door. Fools.
The other weapons can speak as well?
Yeah, I'm looking down at the bow, but not touching it yet.
I'll ask.
I speak for them now, but yes, we can all commune.
Well, give me 30 minutes of peace inside my head. Let me talk to my brothers and we'll come to a decision.
A still
speak
mind
until then-
is best before battle. Take your time, new blood.
My name's Anton, Velthar's chosen.
You can feel your amulet begins to like vibrate slightly when you say Anton, Velthar's chosen, and then
Nice.
it slows and stops.
What's it
Mom
saying,
is
Anton?
pleased. It says that the others can speak as well. It sounds like they won't be as ready to speak. Why is Steve being cringe? What's your problem?
You fucked me.
He's in one of these moods.
Whatever. I
going.
reached down, Neal. It's after having this brief discourse with Anton, I'm gonna crouch down where Tyrell's piling up all the gear and just touch the bow.
Your finger touches the bow.
Okay. And it doesn't speak.
Now,
I will I guess pick how do I have my bow on my back somehow, right? It's tied to my back, or am I just constantly holding it?
when you are ready for combat, you can string the bow and carry it with you, or I guess you could leave it strung and put it over your back if you really need your hands free, but it's probably not good to leave it strung forever.
Yeah.
You know, you want to string it when you need it and then let it sit in its natural resting position the rest of the time.
I take my +1 bow and throw it into the pile with the other gear and keep this one instead.
Okay.
What, do you want me to add that to the sheet or something, or what are you saying?
Yes, please.
Okay. I will add it to the pile of shit.
+1 bow.
Got it.
Ooh. I am putting...
Sorry, what's the bow called, Neal? Just so I can have it correct.
And the
on my-
spear.
Whirlwind. Spear's name is Bloodsinger. Longsword's name is Harbringer. Hammer's name is Crawlfort. Krawlfort.
Well, if we're going to stay here, we'll need to deal with these bodies. I can't replicate this spell.
Well, Tyrael, do we want to do this?
The Ion Stones, they could be a big help.
Stay in these lands and fight a dragon?
We made our way into the swamp sooner rather than later. We could probably avoid any repercussions from the guard.
The issue is, we know the last dragon lair that we went to. It was...
Do we not
The
think that
hardest
we
part-
couldn't find any ion stones over in our lands? None of those dragons would have access to any, or would be hiding any, or...
I think
might.
that they would.
You think they would?
Worst case scenario, Imric. Could you teleport back here? In the
Soon.
future?
I'm close to a breakthrough.
And you
yes.
could teleport here. And we could do this later then.
Perhaps not here, perhaps in the inn, but yes.
Okay. Well then, I say that we go back to Arcadia. We figure our stuff out. We kill the dragons that we know. And if we need to, we know where a stash of ion stones is.
Deal with that wraith.
We have to deal with the Wraith. That should be our first priority, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Have we got everything, Cyril? You make sure I start looking under the bed, Neal. Make sure there's no lockbox with all our coins in it or something like that. Because we've not found any wealth.
They have some cash on them. They have loads of cash, actually.
Whoa, how
Bother to
much?
Mention it.
Soy! I'm ready to soy that up. How much cash, Koibu?
See, now you're soying it out. There you go.
Oh, wait, no, wait. I didn't mean that, I mean, I don't care how much, but how much was it? You said a load, so 10,000, 20,000
Yeah.
gold, 30,000, 40,000.
172 gold pieces split over the 4 of them.
He just fucked you.
You
The
fucked
random
me.
merchant we met on the street had more gold.
Well, it's a merchant.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was a merchant, but sure, yeah, true.
Okay, if we're ready, we've got the items in the bag. I reach out my left and right hands to everyone to form a circle so we can teleport out of here.
This is, this might be a bit of a stretch, okay? However, I have 489 plus 172 is that 561 or something? Gold pieces, or 661. I have almost 700 of these gold pieces that are only that are in this land. Could we find the guys that we came here with and just give them all the gold and then hope that they are able to start something up so that when we come back to these lands, we kind of have a friendly presence here? These guys would have some level of loyalty to us. We could communicate with them. Would it be nice to have that established maybe?
We could do. Yeah.
We could send our knights to go give them the gold.
Well, no, we're keeping these guys. They're coming with us.
Well, yeah, we would just, they know where to go.
Oh,
they
yeah.
can travel this town without any
Yeah.
issue. The issue is we can't really make that message without waiting a day, because I can't tongues.
Yeah. What are we going to do with the bodies? If we leave them here, we're at risk of speak with dead.
Okay, I have another etherealness.
Oh, no. I'm taking all 4 heads with me, by the way.
No, I know, but the
Yeah.
bodies. I think you can still do it with the bodies.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
So how about,
Okay, go.
Yes.
I think so. How about I gather them up, I go into the ethereal plane, I leave the bodies there, and then I come back. Without the bodies. Should work.
That should work, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, sure.
We also don't need that
Wait.
head for speak with dead, right? Can't we
Why
just
can't
take
you leave an item in there, Koibu? Into the
Because
ethereal.
once the etherealness spell wears off,
that
doesn't
item
matter.
comes back with you?
how does can you leave people behind in the ethereal plane?
Why not?
I think the spell.
I'll link
I
it.
think when the spell ends, everyone comes back, right?
Can bring and not use a
priest
spell on
can
an unwilling
choose
target and can only make
to-
another creature ethereal for the subject willing.
End the spell voluntarily at any time, materializing the physical world in one round. Even if the priest abandons his charges in the border ethereal, the stranded characters will automatically materialize when the spell ends.
Yeah, so that won't work.
Okay, that will work.
Okay. Also, are we saying speak with dead works with any part of the body? So could I cut a finger off and speak with dead on the finger? Is that true?
Check Mutant, but I think so.
I
Sounds about
thought
right.
it could. Let me look at
So theoretically, could 10 people take 10 fingers and then all cast Speak with Dead in different parts of the world and talk with a dead person? Is that...
Sounds about right.
Huh.
Yeah. In order to cast a spell upon the body, remains, or a portion thereof. So.
Can we burn them?
It takes a long time for bodies to burn. It takes like hours and hours and hours for them to really be charred beyond.
But if we start like a massive fire...
No, not
well,
in
but
the
it's going to be
town. We
seen in
can't
the
do
middle
that.
town, yeah.
Better would be to try and just drop them off in the swamp.
Can't we just bring
you
them?
don't have the fuel to build a fire big enough to burn these bodies.
Can we actually
Look
not
up.
bring these bodies with us through the portal?
Yeah,
Or
we
through the amulet?
could just do that, yeah.
Yeah, get
What's
the knights to hold one each. You guys hold one each.
Yeah. What's the issue
Over
with
your
that?
shoulders.
Just sling them over the shoulders.
It's probably actually
Yeah.
the best way to get your gear back as well. Otherwise, you
Yeah.
have to find a way to carry all this shit with you.
All of it will go in the
sure.
bag of holding. It can fit
It's
easily.
bag of holding, yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's a good point. If everyone apart from me sling someone over a shoulder,
Okay, we'll do
should be able
that.
to just bring
Yeah,
them
we'll
all
just bring
back.
them all back, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What about the gold for our friends? We doing that?
I guess we'd have to wait a day to speak with tongue. Is there any way to send mail or anything across continents? Can you do that?
Yeah, it travels by boat.
Okay, maybe we could mail it to him. I don't know. Fuck it. We'll keep it for now, I guess. Since Moon says we have to wait a
Okay.
day.
Neal, just to make a point, that inn we were in, I spent all day in that inn, right, in the chair by the window. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm remembering that spot.
That is still
Nice.
not studied carefully.
No, but
That
it's
is
enough to maybe
hung
cast.
out.
It's enough to maybe cast clairvoyance in and study it in the future.
Okay, I'll give you
Yeah.
that, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you could probably clairvoyance your way to that spot
Cool.
and then study it and then teleport it.
We sling over the shoulder.
Yeah, everyone holds hands.
We all
And
hold
then
hands.
I think of the Azeron's lair with the giants, and I will the amulet to teleport us back to Arcadia.
Yep. And you guys arrive back in the giant's lair.
Are our friends there?
Let's see.
Do giants eat people? Probably don't want to
They
feed a giant a
prefer to-
person.
Grind people's bones to make bread and then eat the bread, but yeah, they'll eat you raw if they have to.
Lord Gilroy, how the mighty have fallen, turned into giant bone dust.
You arrive in the giant's lair. They're not there right now. They're probably out somewhere doing something
Giant
giant-like.
shit.
Yeah.
They're doing giant stuff.
Yeah, there you
Guess we
are.
rest.
You rest for the night, take some spells, make your way back home.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to polymorph back with these extra people, I think.
I mean, we could
Right.
actually... Could we travel on foot? Or is it too
We
risky?
could. I could ferry us down the mountain one by one, like, 2 by 2, and then we could just walk by foot.
Were we worried about, like, Scoria's riders, like, finding us or anything?
I mean, a little bit, but I say we spend the night in the cave, we get our spells back. What choice do we have, right? I don't think there's no easy way for us to teleport back. Unless we have any more candle that we want to use, which now that I'm about to
We could
be
probably
about
go
get
down to
teleported.
here. We could probably find some horses to buy for a very high sum of money, and then we could go back quickly home. If you're all cool with that.
Yeah. We could also maybe get a boat, one in the halfling towns, and sail back to Kershwick.
Yeah, we've done that before. We could definitely probably do that.
Yeah, let's do that. That's good.
Or
Also,
I can
the queen
take...
is starting to work with the halflings at Rosewater, I believe. We set that in motion. So maybe there will be like an envoy moving food from there to the capital that we could
That's
take.
true, yeah.
Because we made specifically that request of her, that like those halflings are under our protection kind of after all we've done. They've got ample food, make use of them. So maybe she set up like an envoy, who knows? Convoy.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, alternatively, I think at one point we did do like, I'll take 2 people back. I amulet back, and the next day I take another 2 people.
Yeah.
Could do that as well.
Ooh.
But I say I'll ferry people down to the halflings, and then we just get some horses and go from there.
Getting out of the lair is a bit of a problem with all these people. because you're a few miles up.
No, I mean I can Pegasus 2 down, come back, Pegasus 2 more. Yeah.
And are you going to go like Pegasus 2 at a time out the front and then like fly over to one of these places and then fly back, or are you just gonna like Pegasus people up and down that?
I'll Pegasus them down, probably just down to the halflings, then amulet back, and pick up the next 2.
Okay, so to get to an actual halfling village, it's gonna be like a 24-mile flight. So you can 24 miles, then amulet, then 24 miles, and amulet. How many miles can you go in a day?
I've got 2 castings, so I think that should easily
6
get me
hours
20.
each.
3 hours each. 3 hours each.
6 hours at movement speed 48.
Yeah.
So that means you could go about 100 miles in a day. So that gives you 4 cycles.
Yeah, which is enough. Yeah, that's enough.
Cool.
Especially if we put people in bags of holding, I can do it in 2.
Great.
But yeah.
So you can make your way to the halfling villages, find your way down one of these rivers, find a halfling who you can bribe or bully into sailing you all the way to Kirschwick. They don't really like to leave their home, but you guys are fucking terrifying, and you've helped them with vampires. And
what do we do with the bodies?
Yeah, we just leaving the bodies in the...
Steven?
Well, I just didn't want them to be found there. I didn't care. So now we can cut off 1 finger from each if you want to speak with them.
Just take some fingers and give them to the giants.
Yeah, because I just didn't want them to be found there.
Yeah, we'll just take some fingers, ask the giants what they want to do with them. What do they say?
The giants still haven't shown back up. You can just leave them in the giant's lair. You can chuck them off the side of the mountain.
Yeah, we'll leave them
whatever
in the
you
side.
want.
We'll leave them in.
Well, we have to wait a night, and they didn't show up.
No, they did not show up that night.
Oh, no.
I'll write them a little note. I tear a page out of my spellbook. I write them a little note saying that...
I don't think they can read, dog, but...
You never know. That's a good point. I just write like... No, wait, okay. I get halfway through the note and then Anton says I don't think they can read, which is a good point. I scribble out what I was writing and I draw...
Present?
Like a stick figure. Then I draw a much larger stick figure with an open mouth. And then... I draw like dead bodies with X's for eyes and then like an arrow into the giant's mouth.
And a question mark.
Yeah, like that. Just literally this, Neal. Yeah, this is perfect. This is...
And we'll just leave him. Fuck it.
Yeah, there you go. Easy.
Yep. Cool. Done. We can kind of hand wave the rest of your return. And while we're doing this, it's time to check in with our characters and see what they're doing or how they're feeling about this. Because now that you guys have got these dragon slaying weapons, you're getting pretty close. We're entering the last chapter of this campaign here. You are close to having everything you need to taking on Scoria. Things are beginning to finalize and crystallize. So let's start with Tyrael. Are you ready?
Did you watch all of Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I think Tyrael is, I think at this point, kind of looking at this kind of like Game of Thrones, where people weren't really thinking much about the long night, but more what comes after. And especially with the Arc Somber stuff going on, Tyrael's mind is honestly more drawn towards that, and considering all of that than Scoria. It might be arrogant or foolish to do so. It's not like the smartest thing, because underestimating Scoria would obviously be a huge mistake, but that's not really what he's worried about right now. They already have the title of Dragon Slayer. I don't know if they're going to get any more prestige or honor from being the Scoria Slayer. And right now, one of the biggest roadblocks that they've come up against has been Arc Somber and kind of the politics. And what?
Oh, I was saying like an ally. Like. Oh,
yeah. So I think Tyrael's mind is more captured by that at the moment than anything related to Scoria. I don't think he hasn't touched the sword yet either, or I guess he touched it, but I don't know. He hasn't had a conversation yet, so he's not really thinking much about that compared to the stuff going on at home. And then the father dying and everything too, like elevating the status of the family and all of that. So yeah.
Okay. Anton, how are you feeling about your place in this future hypothetical world? Once Scoria's dead, what is there to do for a cleric of vengeance? What will your role be?
Anton's got a lot on his mind. His first and foremost goal was getting these weapons, and now his goal is to deal with the Wraith. Anton hides it, but he is enraged about the Wraith taking his rightfully his vengeance against his father. Anton had cast Velthar's vengeance on his dad to kill him for all the evil that he did when he was growing up to Anton. Because Anton had to talk with them, and the father was super arrogant, saying that he made the kids the way they were, and that everything he did was perfect as like a parent. And Anton doesn't feel like that was right. So, first things first, he wants to kill the Wraith dude, and then Anton is kind of crazy, so he believes that they were born to rule Drekus. He doesn't think it's a coincidence that a wizard, a cleric, and a fighter were born under one person who was the rightful queen. So in his mind, he is Tyrael's right-hand cleric. Imric is Tyrael's wizard, and Tyrael should end up on the throne. So that's kind of where Anton's at.
Imric, the baby of the family, and possibly the one with a little less, like, global ambition, maybe a little bit more content of the rest of the party. It's clear to you that the end is approaching. We've entered the final phase. Are you excited for what is to come?
Now that we've got these weapons, I feel like Imric now thinks that we've got a lot more. We've got a realistic chance of actually defeating Scoria. I think his mind is more occupied by we spoke about how the weapons may be dragging us towards, evil, making us do things that we wouldn't usually do. And I think Imric already has concerns around Anton and a little bit lately Tyrael as well about the moral actions. So he's a little bit worried about that. And they keep making jokes about the throne and complaining about Arksomba, and I guess Imric just doesn't see things the same way as them. I think he feels like the queen's the queen, and that Arksomba didn't give us a spell, but that's hardly a declaration of war. So he's thinking about how he can smooth things over when we get back. I noticed these ropes. I already have some ropes. Maybe we could give them to Arksomba as a way to
oh my god,
appease. But I don't know. I mean, pretty singularly focused on the mission of defeating Scoria, and now it feels like a realistic goal to be achieved. So yeah, happy. And that fight went very well.
You've been gone a long time.
How long have we been
out
gone?
of your lands for about a month?
Okay.
About a month. Things are certain to be slightly different by the time you get back. You guys are going to be arriving with a whole new load of weapons, new armor. This gold dragon scale armor in particular is amazing.
We're not wearing it,
gives you
clear, but yeah.
I'm not wearing it yet, but yeah.
Not yet, but are you really going to discard something that gives you 25 AC off?
No.
Right out the door?
Anton will wear that armor.
Wearing gold dragon armor, guys, is going to be tricky because gold dragons are good dragons. It'd be like wearing the Dalai Lama's head around your neck.
Base.
Some people might be into it, but most people are going to be like, dude, what the fuck?
There is zero shot you'd let us get away with this, but can we lacquer the armor?
You can try, but if you try, you'll find that the lacquer chips and breaks off. The armor will not stay colored.
I don't think we're really... Okay, at least Anton doesn't really give a fuck about what the commoner thinks. He's not going to wear this to banquets and shit, obviously, because he understands that gold dragon armor is going to give off a very bad vibe. But if he's out in the field and he gets attacked by some Scoria troop, he's not going to care that they see him with golden dragon armor. If anything,
certainly, if you could don it in an instant to fight things, but if it's something that you're going to equip with yourself, eventually somebody's going to see it.
Yeah,
and
which
that's
I have no problem.
Exact sort of thing that is going to spread. And even if it's just a random commoner who sees it, who sees Anton the Dragon Slayer in gold armor, rumors will fly. If you decide to use this as gear, unless you're exceedingly careful, someone's going to see you in it at some point, and word will spread, and you will be known as the man who wears gold dragon armor.
Let them fear me, Koibu.
What is your current AC from your current armor?
10, and this gives an extra 5.
So you'll go to, what will your AC be, 41?
I'd be at 34. I'd gain 2.
With all the magical
this one has
buffs
an
and
enchantment.
everything, he would go up to 41 after all the enchantments get moved around and all of the spells get moved around. With Cat's Grace, with all the things.
Scoria would have a trouble hitting me, I think.
So
if you wear it, you're gonna have trouble, you know, maybe converting some of the people in town, in the capital, to accepting your rule if you guys decide to rule, because it's gonna be pretty sketch.
Better to rule by fear, Koibu, than rule with the hearts of the people.
Okay.
I feel like if you guys really want to take control, you need to start making some moves by like talking to the other powerful nobility in Drakis. You know, you don't coup the queen.
we're not cooing
As a group
anyone.
of
First of all,
three people.
Emmerich, hey, you're not part of this, okay? You'll
Yeah,
be lucky
Emmerich.
if you'll be
Okay,
alive
fine.
after this coup, okay? You might be one of the victims.
It's gonna be 2 brothers doing this, okay?
You wish.
I do think we would argue a lot, and it feels shitty because we're arguing against using a really good item, but I think we would argue a lot against like wearing the gold dragon armor. That seems like a needlessly, like your current armor is already strong enough that nobody's gonna hit you without it being a spell. Like I don't know if that 2 or 3 is gonna make, or even 5 points is gonna make much of a difference. And then
Does it really matter what the average person
yes.
thinks when the real people who are gonna matter are gonna know that we got this from someone else?
I don't know how many are going to know that, and what the average person thinks does matter because that determines a lot about, you can't rule without like any, if all the common people hate you, you're fucked, right?
Yeah.
And also, I don't know, like
if we can talk about that, that's fine.
It's only 2 AC, and it's, you know, it's not the end of the world.
5 AC.
I know.
it's
5 AC.
No, because his IC is +3 though.
Yeah, but if you can move 1, you can move
I can
the
move
other,
the
right?
enchantment over, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, if the elves will do it again, but sure. Okay, in that case then.
If anything happens, I will want the hat of disguise back. There are ways to disguise it, but it really sucks giving up 5 AC on some dragon armor.
Yeah, it sucked giving up the hat of disguise too. That's
true.
I was like, good. Okay, before we do anything else, can we get everything identified? Or
Yeah, you can bring these things back to the capital. You'll have to rest there for a while they have time to identify and go through the identification process.
Get some
and
XP as
everything.
well.
Yeah.
ooh, how much is that non-magical gold dragon armor worth, Soy?
Wasn't he just gonna say
There's no market for it.
invaluable?
Whatever you can convince someone to pay for it, but
Probably
that's going to be
50,000 gold.
cray-cray.
Way, more than that.
More than
If you
that?
can find someone with 50,000 gold that's willing to offer it and who is not uncomfortable wearing gold dragon scale armor, yeah.
Oh, I was asking for EXP purposes. Because it's non-magic. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's what I was asking for.
Is there not some story that you could spin? Like, Anton is getting vengeance for the gold dragon who was wrongfully slain by people of this land. So he's wearing the armor in order to defeat Scoria. Like, I'm sure you could make up a story that would spread and get ahead of the information. And
Would
make him
Anton
look righteous.
feel comfortable lying about vengeance to
I don't
his
know if
deity?
this could. I don't even know if this is even a lie.
Well, you're not getting vengeance for the gold dragon, right? Because
Why not?
you're not connected to it, you don't know it, and none of your existing actions, aside from killing the dragon slayers, are going to be involved with the gold dragon.
I mean, I'm getting
Right?
vengeance
Gold
for
dragon
him
doesn't-
dying randomly, and at least something is going to come of his great pelt.
If I
I'll talk to
punch
Scoria about
you
it,
in
or
the
I'll talk
face,
to-
Am I getting vengeance for your girlfriend who's pissed at you? No, I just punched you in the face. There's no actual vengeance involved.
Okay. I'll talk to
That's not
Belthar
to say
about
that
it.
You can't tell
We'll see
other
what she
people
says.
about that, but your deity is going to know there's no vengeance involved there.
Sure.
That was.
But is she gonna have a huge issue with me lying about it? I guess if I ask her.
Well, if you're supposed to be the chosen cleric of vengeance,
Mm-hmm.
then lying about vengeance seems very out of vogue. Like that seems very antithesis to what you would. That doesn't seem like the right course of action.
Okay.
That would bring her disfavor. All right. Well,
Now
you guys can
Terrassa, on the other hand, that's some good ass armor, isn't it?
Yeah, Goddess of Fear. Someone walking around
Hell
wearing gold
yeah.
dragon scale armor.
Yeah.
That's the. Let me know if she reaches out, Koibu. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm looking, but I'm
telling
just
you,
saying.
you are the cleric of vengeance for 1,000 miles in any direction. You know, no other person is going to take you.
Wow.
Would you accept a cleric who so easily walked away from their deity? You know,
Depends.
can you trust a traitor? Can you trust a spy? I don't know. All right.
What if
you guys
lying about
can
vengeance brings more vengeance? Okay, I'm over this topic.
You guys can make your way back to the capital. These things can be identified, and there's some things to talk about what's happening here. Where's the first place you go when you get to the capital? When the 5 of you come on in.
Oh, my things. Check for mother.
I'm taking these two guys to the other house. I don't know if Hans is home or not, but I want them to begin like formal education in terms of learning how to speak and write the language. And then I'll have Hans like introduce them to the current mission, which is tracking down the movements of the Odam people, seeing what they're up to. I don't know where they're at right now on their quest. They might already be dead. So.
So you bring the 2 new people to the safe house. Tyrael and Imric and Anton, you guys head home.
Yeah.
You'll find your house is sort of empty. It looks like all of the furniture has been removed that had any value to it, any personal value or serious material value. Certainly couches and tables are still around, but most of the books are removed, the portraits are removed, the silverware is removed. It looks like the house has been moved out of.
Mother spoke about getting a new house with like guards and stuff, right? Unless she's still in the keep, I say to Anton.
Hold on, I'm arguing with somebody. What'd you say?
The house is
Some moron
empty.
was saying I was a murder hobo. My bad.
That person's dumb. You have a home.
Thank you. Say it again.
I said, did Mother say? I remember her speaking to us about better defenses, etc., etc. Do you think she's bought a new house? Is that what she said she was going to do? Or maybe she's still at the keep.
Sounded like that she was happy living at the
Keep,
castle.
right?
No? Yeah.
I don't remember if she was
Walk
happy living at
around.
the castle, or if she was just happy to get out for a bit and like get a breath.
Yeah,
of air.
that's what I thought. I
Is
thought
she
it was
home?
like-
Is she not home?
No, there's nothing here. All this furniture's been sold.
Oh. Well, then they moved.
I mean, could we still get in? Neal, like keys worked or what? Do we even have keys?
You probably don't carry them on you. Your servants open your doors for you.
Yeah, so do we even get inside? Is
No,
there
I think you
seven
get to the
throws?
door and it's like locked, and you give it a pound on the door, and you look through the windows, and you can see that it's sort of like in a state of mothballs, with some of the stuff taken and some stuff covered with cloths.
I think we walk to the keep then. I've still not heard anything from this boat.
We're gonna get to that and some other
Okay.
stuff on the other side of our break.
Okay.
We'll be back.
Why don't we?
Boom.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Imric and Anton, you guys are in the town. You've just seen your house. You're leaving the house, heading for the keep, or to try and figure out where your family's moved off to. And as you turn your back to the house and walk away, Imric.
Can I say something before that?
Sure.
Where is the Wraith? I have my amulet still on him, and I'm going to be looking for this motherfucker.
Where
From the moment we
is
get back.
Wraith? You would have sensed the Wraith is in the capital. While you've been coming, it seems, towards the capital, the Wraith has been moving around within it. And now that you're within the capital, you can feel the Wraith is on the far side of your house. Like, they're far from your house when you arrive here. But that's not what we're here to talk about in this moment. Nick.
Yes.
As you and Anton turn away from your house and walk through the city streets, something terrible happens to you. We've heard about people you might have pissed off. There have been words of assassins, of Scoria's soldiers maybe coming after you or something.
Do you want to know what spells I've got?
Yeah, I want to...
Well, you are surprised,
Okay.
guaranteed, as a dastardly rogue plunges a dagger into your back. I'm going to make an attack roll here.
Go ahead. Just go ahead. Ooh, that's pretty good, Neal. Shame I'm displaced.
Shame you're displaced. Ooh, yeah.
You got his ass, Nick.
I did.
No,
You
I
got
hold
his
on.
ass.
Wait,
Are you not? That's not a spell, right? That's a magic
that's a
item.
permanent effect, yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
So,
This ain't my first rodeo being ambushed by gnomes. I mean, rogues, sorry.
well, the question is, do you even notice then if it's a complete miss? If you're walking this way and someone stabs and misses you, how aware? Give me a perception check.
You
at
probably hear the guy
disadvantage.
running.
It's advantage.
Yeah, sure, it's behind you.
Are you...
Oh my-
This is... Can I get a perception check as well, then?
Yeah, sure, you get a perception check at disadvantage. Everyone gets a perception check at disadvantage. Oh,
That didn't work.
that did not work.
Very wacky.
Yeah.
Those are weird rolls, but I see what's happening here.
I was trying to drop
Well,
highest,
he's-
but it didn't
yeah,
work.
you got eight.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you
should
gotta
have rolled
roll
2d20. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what happens in this situation? Someone tries to murder you and misses so badly that they don't even fucking touch you.
I would argue that they didn't miss super badly.
Well, he's physically not where they stabbed,
I
right? So if
guess,
you're gonna
yeah.
stab someone in the back,
Okay, here's my
they
argument.
clearly
though.
didn't touch you, because if they had wrapped an arm around you and stabbed
he
you, then
stumbles
the displacement
forward.
wouldn't have worked.
Then he
Yeah.
would stumble forward in front of us, right? Because he's like running up probably to stab in the back.
Definitely not running up. This person is not
So he didn't
like,
take a charge. Okay.
running through the middle of
Yeah.
the streets to leap on you from behind, yelling the entire way. This is an assassin who knows the right place to put a knife wound. It's probably a jab down towards your neck from above, and then you just happen to be like left or right a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not what I was expecting.
You'd think you'd remember after all this time. The amount of
So I
times
looked
that
at your
to do
character
this-
sheet, and the displacement wasn't equipped on you, so I didn't think you were displaced. Not that it makes a
It's-
difference one way or the other.
If
So
you go on
how
ba-
much-
if you- Okay.
How much thrusting do you have to do to go into the right spot, right? He's probably trying to get this dagger super far in, or whatever he's doing.
Accuracy is more important than force in this situation. Certainly.
I mean, is there no one else around us that would have reacted to this?
You're right. The streets are filled with people. I think a scream goes up from someone in front of you. A scream and a point. And the two of you can... It's a good call, Nick. Well done. Environment matters. And you guys can turn to see a person and immediately roll initiative.
Bad man. you mean.
I will pull my new fancy spear out of my amulet and attack with it, I guess, because I see a dagger in hand, or do I not see anything?
Yeah, you see a dagger. certainly.
11.
Oh, they roll so badly.
Sorry, just thinking. I'm trying to think like what spells I would have, but I would definitely have this. Oh,
All right. The figure vanishes from before you. Is gone. Is invisible, or is teleported, or is dimensional portaled or something. But they were there a moment, and now they're not.
I want to change my action, then canceling my spell.
You will go at the you'll go late. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you? Oh, you were rolling initiative with invisibility, so
Yeah.
you can do a physical thing, but you can't change spells.
Yeah, I'm doing. I use my wand of detect magic instead.
Cool.
I'm gonna stab
Mooton.
for where I thought he was.
Yeah. Character is gone. Totally not there. Nick, you'll wand of detect magic, which does not reveal invisibility, but will reveal that there's something magical in the area.
Hey, wait. It would reveal invisibility, no?
Not detect magic. Detect magic does not.
It's an illusion, invisibility.
Detect magic does not reveal invisible creatures. There's a reason there's a separate detect invisible creature or a glitter dust spell. There are specific spells to overcome invisibility. Detect magic does not work.
That's fine. But glitter dust would reveal it to the whole party, whereas detect magic would just be to you. But
yeah,
that's fine. But you know, maybe he's got magic gear, so
if it's invisible, it wouldn't get picked up. Yep.
I mean, maybe.
Well,
okay, well, it doesn't matter. Maybe
he's gone.
Something else then, but yeah.
Next round initiative.
Anton stops carrying and starts walking to the capital.
Really?
This guy's fucking. What am I gonna do? I don't have any spells for this.
Okay. I'm still acting. I cast mirror.
Yeah. You cast mirror image.
Oh,
Okay.
ready an attack, I guess.
Okay.
But it's an assassin. It's not like he's gonna do it again.
Do I? Does my spell go off, or is something?
Your spell goes off. You split into multiple images. The people in the streets begin to run and scream and cry, and there's shouts for guards, help, assassins, that sort of stuff, all over. Anton is just walking in the direction of the castle, not really worrying about this shit. Plus, he's got like 97 AC, so who gives a shit, right? Imric, what do you do? 5 of you, or 6 of you, or however many of you, 5 of you are standing there now.
I don't know. There's a big crowd, right? People are running. I start looking for people like bumping into people. I've been invisible before. I've walked around cities. You know, if people are running around erratically, it's pretty hard to move through a crowd like that invisible. Mm-hmm. So I start looking into the crowd for people that might be bumping into an invisible creature.
Okay. Let me make a check for them, and you give me a perception check, and we'll see which one exceeds the other.
Oh, nice.
Close, but no cigar. You don't see anything. You don't see signs of invisible creatures, and
Anton will yell,
moments
"Come on, Imric!"
pass, and the threat seems to be gone.
Right, well, carry on walking, fully expecting to get stabbed in the back again, but here we go.
All right. You guys can make your way and look around. Eventually, you'll find your mother. She is currently furnishing out one of these properties that they have bought. All right, let's just keep going. Cool. Tyrael.
I just don't have anything I can deal with it, so.
Yeah. Tyrael, you were going to the safe house where Hans is meeting up with, is supposed to be working from.
Okay.
Let's just open up our timeline and see where we are on it. It is the end of September, 1512. At the safe house is Hans. Hans is there right now, chatting with who else would it be but I always forget this guy's name. Your friend from the Thieves Guild.
Vega?
Vega, yeah. Hans and Vega are at the safe house together. And when you walk on in, they hop up from their chairs and come over to greet you. Hans says, I think you know Vega?
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Do you have your new weapon with you, or?
Yeah, I imagine we all took our respective weapons.
I'm just curious if you're showcasing it. That's
No,
it.
of course not.
Okay.
On my way to my safe house, maybe about 10 minutes before. How far away is this from our house?
20 minutes through the city.
20 minutes? Okay, about 10 minutes to this safe house, I would like to activate my Ring of Seeing. Do I see anything? Sorry, I'll be more clear. I was being tailed by some little fuckboy from Arc Somber. I'm seeing if that guy has picked up on me now that I'm back in the city again. If he's following me anywhere.
The invisible dude that was following you. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Nowhere. Okay.
don't see him anywhere.
I'll just keep that ring activated on my way to my safe house to make sure nothing weird is around the safe house and to make sure that guy isn't following me as I go back to my safe house.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, that's it.
No noticing of any unusual suspects following you, nothing invisible, no outlandish magical effects that are worth noting to you. Certainly you pass like a magician performing tricks in the street and you see right through the illusion, but you know, that's just someone making a couple of bucks. You arrive at the safe house. Vega and Hans are there. I believe you know Vega. Vega, I think you already know Lord Tyrael. Vega approaches you and reaches out a hand.
I shake it, but I give him a questioning look. What brings you here, Vega?
Situation is always fluid, right? Seems to be some problem with my family. My grandparents are fighting, and they're trying to drag us into it. And I love my grandparents, you know? Pappy's wonderful. Nana's great. Not ready to die for him. Looking for other options.
What kind of fighting are we talking about here?
Leadership has some questions about which side to back in the war and how far to go. It's been able to be kept under wraps until now, but things are reaching ahead within the family. I don't know all the details. It's above my pay grade. But there have been some murders, and it looks like things are heating up.
Understood. Not to be disrespectful, I just got back into town after being gone for a month. I have many errands to attend to today, so please, speak frankly. What wishes do you have?
Looking for gainful employment elsewhere. Sounds like you've got some shit going on. You've already taken one of our cousins. I was hoping you would want to bring someone else under your roof. Who are these folks? Can we trust them? I can take care of them now, he says,
Well,
if they're unneeded.
so I'm bringing with me now the 2 night people that we have that don't speak this language, right?
Yeah, they have no idea what's going on.
Sure. Can I ask, I'll ask Vega, you wouldn't by chance happen to be able to speak any, whatever the Eastern Continent language is?
He shakes his head. No. Are they from there?
They are
can't
indeed.
understand me, right?
What?
Hey, fuckhead, what are you doing?
Hey, they can't understand you, number 1. Number 2, these are my guests. So if you were to be employed by me, I would expect you to treat them with the same respect that you would treat me or any of my other servants.
Just making sure they're not lying, he says, like looking at their eyes to see if they respond to the things he says.
Employment. I don't know if I could pay a man like you to work for me. I don't know if I would have similar work available for you. I've barely got... Well, I guess...
You do.
Hans, you can speak freely. What have you discovered in your adventures?
That VOA group you were looking for? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're gone. They got some sort of mission from the royal family, and they fucked off. They headed in the direction of Mystria.
Mystria? What are those idiots going to Mystria for? Do you have any idea what their mission was or where they're headed?
They're pretty tight-lipped about it. Stalked them around a little bit, listened as much as I could, but They're real good at keeping tight-lipped. Even the big dumb one doesn't, he's too dumb to say anything.
Interesting. Well, Vega, are you going to completely sever ties then with the family, and you expect to still operate out of Wicthron or Enthra, not face any repercussion with it?
I know this is a bit awkward, being that I'm asking to work with you while I haven't given a formal leave of absence from my other employment. They don't take too kindly to people walking away like that, so I think it would be in my best interest and hopefully your best interest if we play me against them.
So you want me to employ somebody who is essentially in open revolt against the family. If anybody found out our connections, not only would they want your head, they'd probably come after me as well. You're not selling me on this too much.
We've done a lot of work together. People see us around. They've noticed us together at the tavern a whole bunch. If I'm socializing with you, no one would be any the wiser that it's not our normal business that we've been working with together. I don't see why anyone would know who is the one who butters my bread, And I can double dip for a little while until you need me to reveal my true loyalties.
And you'd still have all the same contacts that you have right now with the family?
Until I burn them, but I'm not trying to blow my cover. I'm just trying to secure a future for myself.
I understand. Well, the future will most assuredly be...
The future is McGarry's.
Yeah, the future is this land and not Mystria, of course. It's shocking to me that there would even be such a debate behind the scenes about which lands will persevere in this war. Though I understand not everybody has the same insight that you or I does. If you truly like to work in the future for me, you can. Although now with the information that Hans brings me, I think I have an important first task for you to see if you would be somebody that I would like to employ.
I'm all ears, friend.
It's come to my attention, there was an item that I was looking for that you weren't able to find for me prior to this. It's an amulet of health, or an amulet of, I believe it's called an amulet of health. And it's been brought to my attention that this VOA group is apparently carrying it around with them. I don't know which one of the 3 or 4 is wearing it. However, Hans here says that they moved into Mystria. I know that the family had contacts in Mystria. If you could find out where they're going and figure out where we could head them off, or figure out how we could come into contact with them to either offer trade for that amulet or find a way to take it from them, that would probably be the most helpful thing that I could have you doing for me at the moment, unless you can suggest anything else.
Do you have any problems making enemies of these people if it comes to it?
My understanding is that these people are employed on work from the crown themselves, herself. So no harm should come to them, obviously. It'd be nice if we could offer a mutually beneficial trade. That would be the first desire. And then second desire, if that's not possible, then I don't know, we'll kind of work from there. We'll see what kind of people they are. I don't know what their motivations are, what they're looking for. If they're trying to do some noble mission for the crown, or they're just looking to score some easy gold, or if they have other reasons to be involved in this.
We would have traded like dragon armor or something for that item, right?
We would have traded a fuck ton of shit for that item, of course.
Well, I'll need Hans with me for this task. Hans knows Mystria better than I do, and he doesn't have a hint of accent with his speech. My Mystrian, it's not bad, but it's accented.
Okay, sounds good.
If yeah.
Vega,
Hans, let's go find these things.
Well, how formidable are you, Vega? What is this fighter level, thief level? What is he?
Well, let's find out. This is another one of these potential henchmen, hirelings that you're getting for being a 9th level or higher rogue. So it's time to reveal fuck this guy is.
It's 1D100?
Is a D100. We already know Vega's a human, so we'll have to adjust the table a little bit. Go for it. 61. Human Thief, level 1 to 8. I'm going to have you roll me 2d4 for his level, because he's definitely not level 1. Or maybe actually...
2d4 plus?
A d6 plus 2, because he's at least 3rd level. He's a 6th level rogue.
Anton is going to take Emmerich to find Tyrell immediately.
Okay.
Anton had
Even
a
before
brain
you
blast.
find
Hang on. Well, we get to the keep, right? We find
No.
the mother.
Anton stops you from going to the keep.
Okay, so you run off.
Well, I walk
at some
off,
point I
and then
catch
I'm
up.
like, oh, fuck. We need to find
Right.
Tyrell.
So I catch up with you, jogging. Anton, where are you going? Someone just tried to kill me.
We have to find Tyrell immediately. He could be in danger.
1 minute you don't care, and now...
Well, I didn't care because an assassin they have one shot at it. They're not going to attempt it again now that we're aware. But Tyrell doesn't know what's going on. We need to help him and we need to find him.
Do you know where he is?
Tyrell told us where he was going. Right?
I take out my crystal ball, Neal.
They would know I'm going to drop these people over the safe house, and then I'm going to our house.
And we know where the safe house is. You took us there.
Did I?
No?
I don't think the only reason I don't think I would have told you is I'm trying to keep this place secret from Arc Somber. And that little fucker that follows me around, I'm trying not to let anybody know where it is. So I activate my Ring of Seeing before coming here and everything, so. And the last people that know with us, yeah.
So we don't know where it is?
I
No.
try and scry on Tyrell, Neal.
No, but
84.
you can try to scry me, but I'll go to the house after this. That's where I
Yeah.
would head after, so.
That's where we would meet then, yeah.
Yeah, roll 84.
That
Is there
should
any
work.
chance that you can fail?
I'm not sure. I think there is a chance, but I feel like
84 is probably. Let me just double check.
Probably
just to be
good.
certain. Personally well known is 100% chance. Yeah, you can't fail to find Tyrion.
Well, does he really know the new Tyrael, the one that's turning it? No, I'm just kidding.
so. Do I see him like on the way to our house or something?
You see him on the way to the safe house with Sylvia and Benji in tow.
Do I
well
see
then.
him?
Alright.
Well, hold on. Do I see him scrying on me with my Ring of Seeing activated?
Ooh, yeah, you might do actually.
Oh, that's sick.
Yes.
Okay, wait, because that
You
would
will
change things.
see.
Because if I think somebody's scrying on me, I would have never went to the safe house. Because I'm paranoid
my
about
God.
Arc Somber chasing me. Yeah.
I'm
my
about to
under-
feed into that paranoia, brother.
my understanding is that all of this was happening simultaneously. So while they're walking through the city and they're getting backstabbed, I'm talking to Vega at
Yeah.
the safe house or whatever, and like, yeah.
Can we have done that and then he's walking like back or no?
I guess you're in the conversation with Vega and these people because they did get all the way to their house and then left when they got stabbed. So you're in the middle of this room, you're chatting with these people, and all of a sudden, like, a little sensor appears in the room looking at you.
Sure. And I don't know who's sending it, right?
Right, it's just
Okay, that's fine. I'll just continue carrying on like nothing happened. But yeah.
All right,
We're
do
gonna
I
head for
recognize?
Tyrael then.
I recognize where that is, Neal, and I can go.
Would
there.
they recognize
Tyrion,
if I'm
did you say you'd
inside?
show them?
I'm
Did you-
inside. I
did you-
absolutely wouldn't change or do anything, and I definitely wouldn't want to leave until I felt like that scry had gone.
Would you had? Do they know about the safe house? Have they been inside of it before?
No, nobody else has been here. Just
know.
me and
And
my.
you guys have no idea where he is. He's just in a building somewhere in town.
Well, he said he'd meet us back at the house. Let's just wait there. I fear what just happened, and I feel for Tyrael, but does it look like he's safe? I'll look into the crystal ball.
Yeah, it looks like he's with some of his friends from the family.
Okay, let's wait for him.
The party can reconvene eventually.
We'll go to an alley, and Anton will look distressed. Tyrael, there was.
Oh
just
wait, so did Vega say he would go? They would go find the dude.
They will go
Okay.
find the dude. They'll get you the amulet. They're not going to cause any harm to Voa, but they might steal it from them or, gamble for it or whatever they can do.
Okay, that's okay. And then also my other two people that are left there now. I need to figure out a way with my family to like my real family to like enroll them in like lessons for voice stuff or not voice acting. Sorry, fucking like reading and writing.
Yeah, get one of your servants to go give
Gotcha, cool.
find a teacher. No
Okay,
problem.
gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Back at the
Tyrael,
house, I approach the house.
There was
Where are
just
you guys
an
at?
attempt. I'm gonna pull you into the alley, and we'll talk there.
Okay, yeah, sure.
There was just an attempt on Emrich's life, and I fear that it
assassin.
was Arc Sambar.
What, Anton?
Fair.
Can't be
What do you mean?
serious.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Cyril, don't listen to him.
Someone
It was-
came out of invisibility, Tyrael, attempted to backstab him, and then went back in invisibility. Who else could it have been inside these walls?
It's an assassin. It's more likely to have been from Scoria or from Verassi.
How would Scoria get
Given everything we've
assassins
done.
inside the walls of Wickthrun or Renthra? You think that
Inside
Scoria?
the walls? Near where we live, Emrich?
Yes, easily, of course. Why wouldn't they? You think we couldn't get into Mistria?
Yeah, but I don't think
if we get into the
Scoria
capital.
has assassins also at our level, of course, right? Capable of doing what we can do.
Well,
So you think Scoria's assassins freely walk the city? Would you come with me to the queen and tell her that exactly?
I feel like an assassin is more likely to come from Scoria than come from Arksombar, an ally of ours. Please, you two, you must see sense. This is
Did you get a look? Did you get a look at the assassin?
No, they disappeared.
They disappeared almost immediately. They knew exactly who they were looking for.
This line of thinking will lead us to ruin. You must see sense, surely.
So what, we walk around blind to the idea that maybe somebody inside this very city is trying to kill us?
A level 3 mage following you around with an invisibility spell is a far cry from an assassin trying to stab me in the back and killing me in the street.
And a level 3 mage...
I won't stand for this. I won't stand for it.
She fears you, Imric. She knows that you could come for her spot. She fears her position.
You two are blinded by fear and paranoia.
Imric, this is the reality that we live in.
This is not the reality. You're blind to the real threats that faces, instead focusing on made-up threats
we gave her an item
harbor in your own mind.
We gave her an item out of the goodness of our hearts. We gave her the unicorn horn, and then she denies you a spell that we need.
One spell? You two are crazy. You want to kill this woman for a single spell?
And then she has people follow us and Tyrael around?
Whilst you do the same thing.
And now I fear that she sent assassins after us, Imric. Are you truly blind to the possibility that it could be her? Do you at least have an open mind?
I shake my head and I look at Imric and I say, listen, Anton might be taking this a bit too far, but you must admit there's at least a possibility that this spy came from within the capital, yes?
A spy, perhaps, not an assassin, not from Arksombar, perhaps from inside the capital. I'm sure Scoria has spies in the city. Yeah, I would say it to the queen. I think we'd be stupid to disregard the possibility.
Tyrael, it was specifically an assassin. The lady screamed assassin, and the guy's dagger was in full view of me.
How do you know this assassin came from Arksombar, though, and wasn't something that came from the outside?
I do not. I said I feared that it's from Arksombar. I don't think that Scoria's minions walk freely through our capital.
I hate Arksombar, if I'm to be honest. However, I feel as though if she were to kill us, she'd be a bit more clever than an assassin in the middle of the street, no?
It could be, well, I would think that she'd be more clever than someone following us around invisible, to be fair.
Keeping tabs...
I'm not saying it was her. I'm just saying I fear that it is.
Keeping tabs on a threat is a far cry from assassinating the nephews of the Queen, the heroes of Drekkas. What reason does Arksombar have to have us killed?
She's afraid that you were going to take her position, Imric. You have the brightest brain out of anyone I've ever seen. You save us single-handedly from dragons every time.
Arksombar would know that she identified this rope. She knows that I have displacement, and yet she doesn't warn her assassin about it. He could have easily grabbed me first before attempting to strike. Whoever this was that attacked me did not know the details of my magical items.
Maybe he thought he could see through it. Again, remember how she spoke about you? How she said that you've had everything handed to you with a silver spoon? It sounded to me like jealousy.
Tyrael, talk some sense into him. You surely must see that this is madness.
I shake my head. I don't think Arksombar would try to have us cut down in the middle of the street. I think that would be far too noisy and far too foolish of her.
Then who is it?
I mean, did you tell us about the poisoned alcohol earlier, or no?
I did. I told the whole family not to eat it and everything.
I mean, we've already had some assassination attempts on our lives because of the bounty put on us by the people in Roxas, yeah? Mm-hmm. It's possible it could have been an assassin from there. It's possible it could be somebody that's just become jealous or envious of our family. Could be somebody from Scoria. There are a great number of sources that assassins could come at us from these angles these days.
Correct. We just must not be blind to it could be Arksombar as well, and we need to be careful when we go to the capital and tell them about the items and stuff that we brought back.
Of course.
We require Arksombar to identify them for us. She's been a great help to us through our entire quest here. Anton.
Who identified that one scroll for us? Couldn't we get them to start identifying our items? The particular scroll that you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're talking about, but...
Tyrael shakes his head. I don't believe that it's good for us to change our behavior completely. If Arksombar were after us, then she would know that something is up. I think we continue to act as normal. I don't think that this was an assassin sent by Arksombar. I don't think that it's the way that she operates. I don't think that she'd be foolish enough to try something so silly. I think your paranoia is getting the best of you here, Anton.
Okay. I also don't think that she wants us dead, even if she thought she could. She's on our side. Please, the two of you must see this. We both
I'm
work
not
for the Queen. We
quite
both
certain
work for
that she's on our
Drekus.
side, but I agree with Teal. It's probably not her. I was probably a little bit too
She
rash.
is on our side.
I don't think so, Imric. If she was on our side, she would have given us the spell.
It's one spell. Are you so vain that one rejection means that someone must die for it or must be outcast, never to be worked with again?
Imric, we gave her an exceedingly rare magical item that she fiended after. And then we asked one thing of her and she turns us down. That was our favor that we wanted back.
That is not the one thing we've asked of her. She's been helping us this entire time. She's been helping me this entire time.
What has she helped you do?
She's taught me spells.
Like?
What? I mean, I open my spellbook. This one.
Okay,
Like-
then why did she cancel that one spell? Why does she
how many
fear
t-
us, Imric?
How many times have you even spoke to Oxomba? A handful?
Probably a handful of times. How many times have you spoken to her? A handful?
More than you. I know. I've spent time
Maybe
with
by
her. I've studied
6.
with her. Yeah, but I've spent whole days with her, working together.
I don't
All
think
I'm
it does
saying,
us
Imric,
well to
yeah.
dwell on this. I think that not much comes of these thoughts. Give
we
it
just
some more
shouldn't be
time.
blind to the fact that it could be her, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand. I'll keep my eyes open. I've got people that are looking into things. If anything comes up, I'll let you know. Don't worry.
I fear your actions only make the problem worse. And a frank discussion with Oxomba, where we both speak our mind, could put an end to this once and for all.
I glare at Imric and I say we will never have a frank discussion about these matters to Arc Somber. And Lords help me if I find out that you've had a discussion with her about any of these topics. We keep this among the three of us. Do you understand me?
What topics in particular, Tyrell, am I not allowed to speak of freely?
Obviously, any topics relating to our suspicion of her.
Fine.
Imric, this isn't time for one of your stupid little ideas or games where you pass it by her in order to vindicate her or vindicate us. Do you understand me? We absolutely cannot let her know that we suspect anything. If it was the case that she was attempting to do something, she would act probably more swiftly, and it could mean the death of one of your brothers or yourself. And if she isn't doing anything, however slim that chance may be, that suspicion alone might be enough to push her over the edge to recommend harsher action be taken against us by the Queen. Maybe we lose access to this entire mission entirely.
I shake my head and say, I fear that if anyone's to take reckless action, it will be the two of you, not her. But
Reckless action have we taken? Imric, whose side are you on
nothing
here?
yet. I'm worried about the direction things are going. I'm on your side. I'm on the side of the kingdom.
Imric, we're consulting you every way.
We are on the side of the kingdom as well. We've just brought back these 4 weapons to slay Scoria. Every step we've taken has moved us closer and closer to slaying this beast that prolongs this war.
Yes, that's fine.
We
Just
have
keep
hidden nothing
your
from
eye on the goal.
Our eye
of the
is on
things
the goal. Our eye is killing
Don't
Scoria.
get distracted by petty grievances with Oxomba or whoever else. These things aren't
Imric,
important.
do you not fear for your life?
I fear for
You
my
just-
life when fighting a red dragon, when confronting legendary dragon slayers of Verassi's army, not when working with the wizard that's helped us from day one.
I understand, youngest brother, but sometimes it's wise to remember that monsters aren't the only enemies that we have.
We've seen today that there are enemies within this very castle who would seek to have us killed.
Yes, the same
Wise to
enemies we've
remember
been
that.
fighting since the beginning. Let's go. Let's go speak to our mother. Let's deliver the items to the keep, have them identified. We don't have to speak of this there.
Of course, let's go identify the items. Everything continues to function as normal. I don't think Arc Somber tried to have one of us killed in the streets. I think everything is okay. We're fine. Probably a bit shaken. We took a strange
We should
journey.
be aware now that Scoria or someone has our number and can get people inside the city. We should be careful.
Of course. Should always be careful, yes.
Okay.
We for sure should be.
Okay. Also, so what is happening here? Do we no longer live here?
I'm not sure. We can go to the capital and find out.
I think our mother has moved out.
If we knock on the door or anything, does anybody answer at all? Is anybody here or?
There are no servants here. It looks like the place is presently completely unoccupied.
Is there like a mailbox? Do those exist, or where is mail delivered? How does that work?
Usually there's someone home and it gets left there. You guys, I mean, this is your home. If you need to get in the house, you know a way to get in. Like there's a key hidden on the property somewhere, or
Okay.
there's a window
okay.
that's usually unlocked, or some bullshit.
I'm assuming all the mail will be forwarded or taken to the new address anyway, so we'll just go there.
We'll go to the castle and see if we can find Mom.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can get to the castle. You can find your mother. She is just getting out of a meeting with some of the local guards here, who she's been asking for. She's been reviewing recommendations for people to hire to protect your new house as like new soldiers. And you'll catch her in the hallways by sort of coincidence and accident. She's unaware that you've arrived home, sees you coming through the hallways, opens her arms and hurries over to you, giving you each an embrace in turn. You'll see that she is followed by 2 soldiers in chainmail with shields and swords, even in the castle. And be overjoyed to see you. Tyrael, Anton, Imric. Oh, my children, I'm so glad to see you're safe. You've been gone for such a long time. I thought the worst again. I always think the worst of you. I should stop thinking that.
We are safe again, Mother. I'm glad to see you all alive and well.
Absolutely.
You've been enjoying time in the castle?
Oh, it's been a busy time since you've been gone. We have a new estate.
Good. I was thinking that we were
have
homeless.
Oh, no nonsense.
Who paid for the
new estate?
estate?
We have money. We're fucking rich. Goddamn nobles. Yeah, we are. We're fucking in the castle. We're friends with the queen. We can get money if we need it.
What does she say?
There was money to be had. But, you've appointed me in charge of running things around here, so don't worry your little head about it, Anton. I'll just make sure that everything runs smoothly and appropriately.
Mother, you're looking good.
I feel good. I feel like I have purpose again. Focus. And that thing, that wraith, has not been back. Not since I've hired bodyguards.
Well, he's still around.
Good news.
I'll point in his direction.
He won't be around for much longer, Mother. Don't worry.
He's like a half mile away near the bathhouse.
Where that Georg guy is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the wraith.
There's not like an army of undead children or some stupid shit that's been, or anything like that, right?
About to find out.
Oh, no way of knowing.
Okay. Well, I feel like we would hear if there was an army of undead children walking the streets or something, right? We haven't heard that. There's not like rumors.
No one has mentioned.
Okay, that's all I'm checking about. Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Mother, I have an assignment that only you can handle, and only the way a mother could.
I broke both
You
my arms.
are looking for a spouse. Yes, this time has long been coming.
No.
I have a few
Close. Close, Mother. So clearly you seem to be in a much more sociable mood. I'm sure you've noticed, but me and my 2 brothers have brought back a great many number of artifacts. We haven't discussed this yet among ourselves, but I'm sure the 2 would agree. We possess a great many number of weapons now that are of magical quality. Perhaps it's possible that as other people return from the front lines to spend time with their families, as you continue to speak with and get closer connections to some of these noble families, perhaps you can gift them with a magic weapon or 2 for maybe younger brothers or for maybe people returning that don't have magical weapons to fight on the front lines. Perhaps it would increase or bolster the standing of our family among the other noble families in the area.
That's a wise idea, Tyrael, but it's a question of who to give them to that becomes the more important facet of this plan. I suppose that's why you were entrusting me with this task.
Of course, you've spent more time speaking to people here than any 3 of us have, of course. So I'm sure you would probably know the wisest families to make friends with would be. And I entrust that to you, Mother.
She throws a look over at the guards behind her shoulder and gives like a shoe motion for a little bit, and they back off to like a 20-foot distance. And what about our own soldiers? We are still equipping and finding everyone, but we will have a retinue of our own, a few knights, a bunch of men-at-arms.
We need
Certainly
an army.
we should equip them as well.
But
We need an army, Tyrael. True.
wait, so so you're suggesting that we arm them with some of our magical artifacts?
At least the captain of our guard. At the very least, if not some of our...
I think that's more than fair, of course.
Seems wise to me.
Sure.
Is he good with a scimitar?
A +3.
I will review our inventory and we can have a discussion about how best to use these things.
Okay.
You sure I can't tempt you with marriage?
There are no
You
temptations
have a
right
cousin
now
that is available.
that would draw us away from our current mission, Mother. Thank you, but
The marriage that Tyr will be looking for will be political, Mother. I'd say in jest.
That's why I say one of your cousins.
Oh, like the queen?
The queen has daughters.
perhaps when we're done with our mission, we'll be looking into this. But I don't think that any of us have the time right now to pursue any of these extra affairs, unfortunately.
Gabriel, these seeds you must plant early if you wish to reap their benefits. One cannot simply court and marry a person so fast. There are opinions of many people to be had.
I extend my arms and I give my mother a deep hug and I back up, but I look her straight in the eye and I say, Mother, we're done with this conversation for now. Please don't waste any more of our time with it. Is there anything else you need to inform us of before we continue on with our business with the Queen?
How would you like to know where your new house is?
Why don't you tell us where our new house is?
Why don't I show you? And she'll put out an arm for you to take her by, and the guards will follow up with you, and she will lead you home.
Damn, our mom's kind of cool.
Yeah. Now that she's not like
Being
sad
a
and
mopey lady, yeah.
yeah.
Well, you see how much Father was
Nice
bringing her
save,
down.
man.
That's true. It's good that we killed him.
Good thing that he's gone.
We should be
So,
thanking Georg more than anything.
Jesus.
I want to make
true.
notes to figure out what to do in between sessions because we're nearing the end of ours and there's a lot on the table. I know you guys said you wanted to identify magical
Georg.
items.
So we're identifying
like-
magical items. We have to deal with Georg before we leave.
Yeah.
We're not leaving this place
Georg,
again without Georg being dealt with.
And then either Gold Hill for the Scoria's children or to Gnome for the Green Dragon there, I think.
Probably to Gnome. We have breath weapon protection for Gnome.
Yeah. Protection from Garcia.
Okay.
And can we
Any
get the
magic
items?
Georg, Gnome Hill or Gold, probably
No.
Gnome.
Almost
Not
certainly
Hill,
Gnome.
yeah.
Which means that something terrible is going to happen between now and then, so we don't actually have to go. Neal can avoid rhyming.
You guys hear the dragon's dead! It died of old age and natural causes, and all of these things are stolen. Moving on. No. Let's see. You have sent Hans and Vega off to deal with the Voa people.
I also want to check my letters and everything at the new house to see if I got any more information about Arc Somber sent to me, because I'd asked people to keep me updated on that.
Right.
God, she's gonna fuck up and Imric's gonna look dumb.
Okay. But our next plan is to go to Gnome then.
Yep. Oh,
Georg, then,
and we're also staying here probably for 1 week to collect experience and everything from our last adventure.
Yeah,
we
and,
need XP.
and
Right.
if I'm going to level up, would be nice maybe to have a little bit of time to learn some level 5 spells.
Okay. Cool. So I've got some notes. When we come back for our next session, I will have experience for you. We'll figure out if you level and if you need to take time for spells, and we will have all this stuff ready
we get our items
for our next
This
session.
session?
Yeah, I can tell you the items that you got from the Dragon Knights.
Oh, and also, since Mother's walking around and she feels so good and she's hanging out and everything, I would like to take out of my pocket and give her a luck stone. Well, actually, no, never mind. Fuck.
How many do you have?
We have dads.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, let me give you Father's luck stone, but that actually seems really stupid. Like, here's a
Give
luck
her
stone.
your luck
He
stone.
died.
I've got I've got 3 on me, so I can give her one.
I have 2 on me. Yeah, you can give her one. I was gonna give her Dad's because it's like a lucky charm, but I guess he got
But it wasn't
killed.
lucky.
Yeah.
lucky,
so-
I give her a lookstone.
Also, do we want the amulet to take us back to our house, or do we like going to that cave every time? Because it's starting to get a little annoying. But
No, I
It's
think
a
we
little
should.
annoying to go to the cave.
It's better to
But
go back to the house.
as you've seen, there are assassins here. So, and if we want the amulet to go here, it will have to
Gotta
be a
leave
monk.
it for a month. Yeah.
yeah, that's
I think we just keep it in the cave. There's
okay.
no
We
assassins
can do it with the
there
cave for
yet.
now. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like.
Actually,
Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
I was gonna say
go for it.
this is down the road, but depending on what happens, it might be nice to be able to teleport out of Wicktron or just saying.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting the items identified will require speaking to Arc Somber and like passing these things off.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
don't know if-
I offer to do it.
I will
I
go
offer
with
to
him.
do it.
Yeah, we'll be
demand to
with
go
you in the
him.
room.
What, you all 3 you want to come with? Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Not trusted.
when you say you
by my
offer,
own
you're not
brothers.
identifying it, but you're giving them.
No, I'll
some-
take. I'm saying that I'll take them to go and speak to her.
We're gonna go meet Arc Somber because I want to detect grudges on her.
Cool. So we'll wait to reveal what the items are until after that encounter.
Well, can we do experience instead then?
No, because it'll take me like 15 minutes to tally it up because it's all weird custom monsters and shit.
No problem. Maybe we could do it
So
between
we'll
episodes or
end
something. But
here. Yeah, we'll get XP at the start of our next session, and everything will be fun.
All right, sounds good.
Questions?
Be right back. Oh, I didn't even check.
Nope.
Wait.
You got any questions?
I don't know. I'm looking. No questions. Okay. If you guys like the campaign, go to the Patreon, support it. Otherwise, boom. Mooten.
Yeah.
What?
It's probably playing Bloodborne on my stream, so everybody can rejoice and be
How
cool with
exciting.
that. On Tuesday, we have Tides of Death, our new pirate campaign. It'll be the first real episode, so excited for that.
Nick.
Yeah, well, still streaming on Twitch. And if you've interested in the pirate campaign, I've got the character building sessions and the prequels on my YouTube. They were really, really good, so I recommend checking them out.
All right. And Koibs, what's your next thing?
Looks like Embers of the Wild is canceled this Saturday, so our next thing will be Tides of Death on Tuesday the 1st.
Gotcha. And then, what's the site for my merch again?
I don't remember.
DestinyMerch.com.
Oh, shop.destiny.gg if you want to buy merchandise. There you go. All right. I love you guys. It's been fun. And we might be I'll talk to you. I think if we can we do next week's episode 1 hour early? Is that okay?
Yeah. Fine by me. Yeah.
Okay, I'm moving that
all
up.
good.
Next episode next week, 1 hour early. Okay, cool. All right. Well, we will see you guys next week. Peace out.
See you later.
Peace out, y'all.